What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today, you beautiful people? I get myself more prepared. Okay, there we go. Got my laptop power, get myself more comfortable. How you doing, Native, my guy? Are you here to try and get yourself a copy of Shadows, bro? Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong line. I'm on the wrong line. Hang on. Of course I am. Of course. Thanks for highlighting that to me. Yo, Salt Addict, how you doing, man? Are you good, Salt? We are all Salt Addicts up in here, man. How did my channel become such a... How did my channel become such a drama channel? Huh? It was never the idea. Like, this channel was... I didn't... This... Yeah, the haters created this. They did. Bro, it's insane. The thing is, I'm a nice, relaxed guy. I'm a chill guy, man. Yo, Superman, bro, how you doing? You know, I don't... This wasn't meant to be a drama channel. It just... I don't know, man. It's just... I don't know what happened. Okay? Do you know what I mean? I didn't like set out to make a Salt channel, and they come after me. I just respond. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna stand there and let these idiots come after me. Do you know what I mean? It's not in my nature. So I'm gonna stand my ground, and unfortunately for them, I'm much better at this than they are. You know what I mean? Yo, serious thanks for the 2, man. Told you Trash plays kid games and shit. Bruv, he does. You know what? I didn't even know what shovelware meant, right? Because I'm just not in the know. I didn't know what it meant. And then I saw Gamster's video and I was like, yo, is this what he be playing? Because there's only 2 possibilities, right? There's only 2 possibilities when he's been playing games like that. Either he's really into Froggo and like Princess Horse Rider and everything else he's been playing, which is perfectly fine. All power to my guy, if that's what he likes to play. But it doesn't. Hey, Lord, bruv, if you actually win a game, I will play a review. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. Shadows is a weird game to talk about. Look, I'm not knocking Froggo. Okay, listen to me. There's no problem with playing a game like Froggo or any of the other little games he plays. There's no problem with that in and of itself. The problem is that he acts like this elitist, hardcore gaming man. And he's calling me out for having a casual profile. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but you're just padding yours with all these little games. It's so silly, man. I won't lie, I expected more from King Trash. People used to say to me, oh, don't say anything to upset King Trash. He's a hardcore elitist, he'll come after you. It's like, look, man, I'm sorry, I'm British, but we don't really care about people coming after us. Like, and you know what I mean? They're so mad. My existence is making them so angry, and I don't understand why, chat. Because I'm generally quite a nice dude. Like, as you all know. I mean, look at this face. Look how friendly I am. You know, isn't this a face you can trust? But you know, the thing is, oh, bro, it's just hilarious. I keep saying to myself, okay, no more Salt. Let's get back onto just making videos, right? Let's talk about something positive, and then someone opens their trap, and we're back in it again. Do you know what I mean? We're back in it again. Yo, how are you doing, guys? Oh, everyone's coming in now. Angry Wolf Xbox, even though he rants one out, oh, bro. Well, the truth is I didn't. The truth is I didn't. That's the truth. I didn't. I didn't. Can we hear the laptop in the background? It's not true, chat. He beat me up for not playing Skyrim. I did. That is true. I did. I did. I did. I did. All right. I did. I gave my guy Spec. I did give him a really hard time. I did jump down his throat a little bit because he told me not played Skyrim, which to me is like a sin. It's like a crime. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, what do you mean you've not played Skyrim? What are we talking about, bro? Like, well, why? Do you know what I mean? He's a bully, chat. Oh, no. Yeah, let's take a moment of silence to not forget about Concord. Yeah, look, Fatbot, I owe it to my fellow gamer. It was out of love, right? Wait. If you have a friend and that friend hasn't played one of the best games of all time, you owe it to that friend to be like, play it. Do you know what I mean? I love Skyrim, and Skyrim is okay. And just to address VR, who said Skyrim is mid. It's a funny thing with Skyrim, you know, because if you look at it, and when I made my video about it, I spoke about this. If you look at Skyrim and you try and break it down into parts, essentially it is quite mid. You know, it doesn't have the best combat. It doesn't have the deepest story. The writing is mid. You know, each individual part isn't that great, but there's something about Skyrim which elevates it far and above some of its parts may suggest, and that's what makes it really, really special when a game can do that. Although those things not being great seem to get overlooked very easily because of how special the game actually is when you engage with it the way it's meant to be engaged with. But I never played anything before 2020, so I wouldn't know about that. I've actually never played Skyrim. I mean, King Trash said it himself. I've never played Skyrim. So I don't know what I'm talking about. So, will a bunch of fanboys ever learn? Give Diablo 2 any day. Yes, Tegan is right. There is not a single game out there right now which gives you the same amount of player freedom that Skyrim does. The ability to engage with that sandbox, however you choose, be whoever you choose, and the way it allows you just to create your own headcanon and it will work in that world is chef's kiss. Like, there's no other game that does that other than other Elder Scrolls games. Do you know what I mean? Not really. Subnautica is the game I've been wanting to try, man, but I really... Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, no, it doesn't. I'm not saying Kingdom Come Deliverance isn't better than Skyrim. I mean, that is a phenomenal RPG, but it doesn't. You still have to be Henry, right? You cannot escape the fact you are Henry. And Skyrim, you can be anyone you want. You don't need to be the Dragon one if you don't want to. You could play that game for 200 hours and never touch the main quest and be whoever the hell you want. You want to play Skyrim and just be a blacksmith traveling from hold to hold, trying to earn enough money to build a house? You can do that. You want to build a character who will join the Dawn Guard and just become a monster slayer and just commit your whole character to slaying vampires and werewolves, and you can do that. You know, you want to build a Spartan character and join the Empire and fight the Stormcloaks and the Rebellion? Do that. There's so many sort of ways you can play Skyrim and create any sort of... I've spent so much time in Skyrim just creating backstories, right? I mean, yeah, like I said, you want to become a werewolf? Be a werewolf. You want to have your vampire fantasy? You can do that. You want to create a character and you want to have it in your head canon and write a story that you're maybe a witch that's been around for like 1,000 years. You know, you can do that. There's so many things that you can do. Do you know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Remy, man. That's really nice. That's really nice to hear. Oh, no, Matthew, you're right. Look, listen, I've got nothing bad to say about Kingdom Come. What I'm saying is the way it's presented to the player is very, very different to Skyrim. What Skyrim does, no other game does. Do you know what I mean? the ability to just insert any idea for any character you want. Skyrim is a sandbox world which is really at your disposal to be whoever the hell you want to be. And I think that's a point of Skyrim a lot of people don't realize, because in order to really understand that, you have to play a whole bunch of it before you realize how open it really is. But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is by far the best RPG I've played in the last 10 years. Yo, thanks, Grey Guardian. You said this. You played the whole game of Raziel. That's nuts. That is a mod right there, man. Also, saw your video. I shared it on my Twitter. I really enjoyed your video today. And I appreciate that. I appreciate your words in that video. You see, this is the funny thing. If King Trash would have actually... He never reached out to me, right? We've never had a conversation. Because he wasn't interested in a conversation. He wasn't interested in the truth about me. He was interested in grifting. He was interested in trying to make himself relevant, trying to get people to care about what he's saying. And he thought trying to expose me and do a smear campaign on me would help elevate him. But it backfired because he's frankly too stupid to play this game with me. Don't I mean, anyone who's had a conversation with me about gaming knows that I've been gaming since before 2020. Jesus Christ. The only way that could be real is if I just sit there researching older games. But again, even then, I know too many niche things that most people wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't remember or know. So I don't think it was like, I'm not sure if it was like this outside of the UK. But when you bought Devil May Cry, in the UK at least, it came with a disc which had the Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty demo on it. And it was the only way at the time you could play Metal Gear Solid 2 before it came out. It was the only access you could get to the demo was if you bought Devil May Cry. It was like some marketing deal, right? Obviously between Capcom and Konami. But Devil May Cry having that demo with it, like, astronomically increased the sales of Devil May Cry, because no one really knew what Devil May Cry was. Everyone, Metal Gear Solid 2 at the time, I don't know if you people remember, but Sons of Liberty was the most hyped, the most anticipated game ever when it was coming out. Everyone wanted it. Everyone wanted it. So you could get like the full tanker mission on the demo, had the entire tanker mission on it. So that was a massive deal back in the day. I wouldn't know about this. I wouldn't even know about the tanker mission. In fact, I don't even know about Metal Gear Solid 2. So forget everything I've just said, because, well, I don't know about any of that, because I never had a PlayStation back then. Back over the 2. Thanks for the 2, man. It's 2 months. 2 months till Doom, bruv. 2 months till Doom. 2 months till Doom. Black Cobra, man. Bruv, I can't wait. You know, chat, I've been contemplating this idea. I might stream Doom when it launches at midnight on the day. You know, it's not something I've ever done before. And typically, look, I'll be honest, I'm not a giant fan of Twitch streaming, just because my ADHD is so crazy that I struggle to focus on the game and on the chat at the same time. But I think I'll do a launch stream of Doom Dark Ages. I think I have to do that, I think. What do you think of the handheld? I mean, listen, here's the thing with handhelds, right? I'm not very good with handhelds. I'll be honest, look, I'm looking forward to it, but I can only really use it if you can connect it to the TV. I'm not great with handhelds because I have like an old neck injury, right? And it prevents me from looking down for too long. So when I'm using my phone, I don't have my phone, right? I'm recording on my phone. But when I'm using my phone, I have to use it like this, right? I can't look down because if my neck injury comes on, that's me written off for the day. If I start to get pain with it, that's me done. So typically I try and avoid handhelds. Doing Dark Age is going to be amazing. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, look, my wife is so heartbroken, guys. She finished Mass Effect. She wrapped up the credits on Mass Effect. I mean, what a series. Wouldn't you all love to play Mass Effect for the first time? Again, like... Oh, wait, I never played Mass Effect. That came out in 2012. I didn't start gaming until 2020, so I didn't play Mass Effect. I'll have to ask my wife how it is. But she just finished it, and I've been nagging her for years to play it. And she finally played it, and now she understands why I was pushing her to play it for so long. Do you know what I mean? It's for so long. You're thankful for the $5 towards Mrs. Bruv's orc outfit. Yo, I will, bro. You know what? Sorry, I really should start cosplaying as an orc on this channel. That's what I should do. Yeah, Mass Effect, bro. Mass Effect is, and you know what, man? I was watching her play it. And it really reminded me how absolutely fantastic Mass Effect is. The character writing is unrivaled in the industry. There isn't a game out there that has the character writing that Mass Effect has. Mass Effect's writing is unbelievable. Like, so, the voice acting is absolutely ridiculous. The music, the soundtrack... Bro, Mass Effect still stands in that upper echelon of gaming. It is Mount Rushmore of gaming. It's ridiculous. So, the Assassin's Creed Shadows code, what Mass Effect? Yeah, all of them. So Mrs. Bruv she's gonna drop parts of the code throughout the stream. So keep an eye on the chat. She's going to drop, she's not going to drop the whole code in one go. She's going to drop, the first part of the code, then a bit more of the code, and so you're going to have to keep track of this code. But she will reiterate it and make sure that, but yeah, we're going to drop it sporadically throughout the stream. That's how we're doing this. But you'll know, all right? Don't worry, you'll know. It won't just come out of nowhere, guys. You'll know. We've got you. We've got you covered. You know, Assassin's Creed Shadows could be yours. But, although native, I'm telling you, you're not going to like it, bro. You're not going to like it, bro. Mass Effect, more like mid effect. My God, you didn't say that. You did not just call Mass Effect mid. Bro. Stop. No, in fairness, listen, I need to give it some credit, right? Listen to me. I was playing more Shadows today. And earlier today, if you would have asked me at this morning what I think of Shadows, I would have not had great things to say about it. But I was playing it today and it really started to pick up. And I was like, okay, I judged you too harshly. Because it's actually starting to get a lot better now. So I'm like, all right, Shadows. Maybe you won't be dropped immediately if Ratten fall. Maybe there's still a chance for you. You know what I mean? She wants me to show you the Mass Effect book. Do you want to see something insanely epic, right? This is what happened. I told her about Mass Effect, right? I'm like, babe, you need to play this game, right? And now she's obsessed. She finished playing it and she just needs more Mass Effect. So she bought this today. Check this out. Chat. Check this out. Look at the size of this, right? This has every single comic that has been created for Mass Effect within it, right? You know, it's got every single comic, like all of them. It's amazingly detailed. It's absolutely great. It has all of them. She was just smiling today, and I was like, "What are you so happy about?" And she was like, "Oh, well, I did a thing." I'm like, what thing did you do? And she was like, "I bought myself a comic book." And I'm like, "Oh, bless her, she bought herself a comic book." But oh no, she didn't just buy a comic book, man. She bought the entire thing, like every single comic book about Mass Effect that has been released, she has So, which is great because I get to read it as well once she's finished with it. But how great is that? How sick is this? She's also buying herself all the books. I mean, I've created a Mass Effect monster. My wife is now a complete Mass Effect nerd, and I am loving it. Now I just need to get her to like cosplay. You know. Well, bang, okay. we'll get into cosplay. No, it's about loads of stuff. It's she knows more than I do, but it's about Aria. It's about the Elusive Man. It has the entire Elusive Man backstory in it. Like, it's got comic books about Cerberus, about how they rebuilt Shepard, more about the Lazarus Project in it, more about it's got tons and tons of content in this. I mean, there's hang on. How many pages is it? Bro, there's so much. I think it's got the First Contact War in this. Like, yeah, it's got the Elusive Man background in it. There's the First Contact War. Some stuff about the Krogan rebellions, the Rachni. Bro, this covers a lot of really, really cool stuff. This is what happens when you have a super cool wife. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get access to this sort of stuff. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Look at Saren there. Looking good. The detail is really, really, really good, man. It's a nice thing to have. It's good. It's good stuff. Oh, there's Miranda. There's Jacob. I've always skipped through it, but yeah, I mean that's amazing. They gave us. Do you know what, man? Do you know what the biggest thing about Andromeda was? This doesn't make any sense, right? So I don't mind that we had to play the trilogies as a human because it was Commander Shepard's story, right? But when they moved to Andromeda, why wouldn't they capitalize on the fact that we don't need to play as a human anymore? Like, don't they think that game would have just slapped so much harder if we could have at least created a Turian or a Krogan? Like, or create our own, like, Quarian, or, bruv, even play as a Volus? Imagine playing as a Volus or an Elcor or a Vulture. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, why couldn't a Vulture or a Batarian or a Solarian? You know what I mean? Why couldn't we have played as a different race? Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to make a Turian, man. Like, yeah, I've told her that we don't do Andromeda. I've said, look, don't taint your memories. Don't taint your memories of Mass Effect by playing Andromeda, because it's not it. Yeah, void the Elcor. Suspicious. Like, what do you want from me? Observation. You look angry. It's so good, man. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. Obviously, I wouldn't know about any of this stuff. I keep forgetting. I can't be reminiscing about it because I've not played it. So I keep forgetting about this stuff. I always wanted a third channel mod again where you play as an orc. Oh, Jarek, that's dirty talk to me. Yes. Play Andromeda just before. No, don't play Andromeda, Matthew. No, don't. She doesn't need to be playing. Look, you can't go from Commander Shepard to Roider. The protagonist in Andromeda has less personality than Jacob Taylor does. That's saying something, man. Yeah, we're more than, oh man. Yeah, oh, and Asari. Yo, Jazz, we all want to play as an Asari. The Asari are great. I love the Asari. What a great idea. An entire race of hot blue tentacle women. Fantastic. Like, what an idea. Great. Chef's kiss good. You know. Yo, we'll have a race where it's just all female. They're all going to be like in great shape. They're all women. You know, they can meld with your mind. Yeah, the Asari are just perfection in every way possible, man. And they live so long that they never get old. So they never lose their luck. Look, you could be 80. You could be married to an Asari, right? For 50 years, right? You'd be like in your 80s, and she would still look like she did when you met, and you'd be old and withered, but you'd still be like, yeah, it's great for you, isn't it? It's great for the human. Yo, Roddy, thanks for the five, my guy. When are we going to? Oh, but we need to hook up and talk. We'll make it happen. We need to hook up and talk on a chat and figure out the logistics, but we'll get it done. Andromeda is not the best, Jeff. That's stupid. I know you don't believe that. No one believes that. Andromeda is not. No, it's not. No, it is not. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not afraid to admit I don't play too many games, just no time. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to be worried about admitting there. That's just life, man. Don't worry about how many games you play. Just worry about having fun while you're doing it. That doesn't matter how many you play. Just play what you can. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 is the best game overall. Mass Effect 3 has the moments, though. There's so many moments of camaraderie with your teammates in the Citadel and little things like that, and big moments like Mordin's death and curing the genophage, and your whole either bromance or romance with Garrus is always really warming, and there's a lot of sort of big memories in Mass Effect 3, but as an entire package, Mass Effect 2 is the best. Andromeda has base building. Andromeda is so bad, man. I don't even think it's canon anymore, is it? I'm sure that BioWare said. I'm sure Casey Hudson said on Twitter back in the day that it wasn't considered canon. That it's considered a spin-off, like its own thing, like it's not considered part of canon. I'm sure they said that. How much of you haven't missed any of the code yet? We haven't dropped any yet, so you haven't missed a damn thing, Salt. So you're good. You know what, Euler? It was when it launched, but they have done a good job of fixing it. Like when you play it now, it's fine. They did a good job in tidying it up, adding a lot more detail. The Leviathan DLC, the extended cut for the ending, really does tidy it up as much as they could have done, I think. How do you know that? When have they said that, Matthew? When have they said that? It's considered ME4 because the next game is going to be ME5. I don't think they've said that. The next game is ME4. I'm sure they haven't said the next game is officially ME5 because they didn't call Andromeda ME4. It was Mass Effect Andromeda. It's not considered ME4. The next game is ME4. I'm telling you, the next game is ME4. Trust me. They've never said the next game is Mass Effect 5. Not once have they said that. So, Bobby, name 2 characters for me to make a versus edit of. What, for Mass Effect? Oh, it's worth a pickup, RT. Get it. Get it. It will be the best 5 you've ever spent in your life. Get it. Get it. Oh, can we talk about other games, like anything? What do you want to talk about, Jeff? What game do you want to talk about? Don't forget, I've not been playing. I also started gaming in 2020, so my knowledge is very limited. But what game do you want to talk about? It's becoming your favorite in the series? And that's a tall order. In the entire series? Like, including Black Flag? Is that what we're saying? I haven't played Warframe, no. Do you know what I randomly started thinking about yesterday? Lemmings. Does anyone remember Lemmings? Again, I obviously haven't played Lemmings, but have you guys? Do you guys remember Lemmings? Do you remember that? Jeff, I don't know what the hell Yeah, all in those. Lemmings, oh, bro, Lemmings was something else. Lemmings was such a cool game. I'm glad that some of you remember that. Lemmings, man. Yeah. It was a crazy game, was Lemmings, man. What system was it on? It must have been on the Mega Drive or the Master System. Because they were the other consoles I had access to. Either way, Lemmings was wild, man. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys remember Lemmings. It was so cool. It was watching those little guys dig away. God, I don't remember much. I just remember them looking crazy and really enjoying it for what it was. Do you remember Worms 3D? Do you remember that? Do you remember Worms 3D? Judge Dredd. Oh, I didn't play that. Yo, do you remember that game? I was thinking about this game the other day. Sometimes I just randomly think about all the games. What was it? You played as Bruce Willis. I think it was based on a movie. I think it was for the PlayStation 1, maybe? I can't remember it. Help me out. There's a game you played as Bruce Willis. It was based on a movie. I feel like it was called Armageddon or something. I don't think it was Armageddon. No, it wasn't that. I can't remember. I don't think it was Die Hard. But it might have been. It must have been. It must have been Die Hard. Yeah. It must have been. For some reason, my brain is telling me like Apocalypse or something, but it can't have been. I honestly can't fucking remember. That was it. I think maybe it was Vendetta. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. I was just trying to think the other day about all the games on the PS1. And I was trying to remember, some old games. And some of them came back, like Croc. Do you remember Croc? There was like Spyro the Dragon. But Croc wasn't a bad one as well. Did you guys ever play Croc? Like, Croc was a nice little platforming game, man. That was a good little platformer back in the day. Croc. Yeah. Croc. No one talks about Croc, bro. No one talks about Croc. Croc was a solid little game, man. It was a solid little game. We didn't know, did we? Back then, how special of a time for gaming that was. Because we were also focused on the future and how gaming might be later down the line. And that's still true now. You don't ever realize in the present what a special time you are in. Do you know what I mean? We didn't know that actually we was at the peak. We was at, the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era of gaming. That 90s, early 2000s. That was the most special time, wasn't it? Wasn't that the most special time for gaming? Like, as a gamer, the conversations I used to have with my friends at school about games we were playing, and there's just sheer excitement of it. There wasn't any of this fanboying back then. There wasn't. It didn't exist. It wasn't a thing. Do you know what I mean? It just wasn't a thing. Thanks for 2 great. I'd say, 1998, man, it was such a special time. The conversations, we all just loved it universally. And because gaming wasn't as big as it is now, it was quite a niche little circle. If you was into games, you would be excited to meet someone. Like, when you meet someone who's into games now, immediately this happens. Because they like a different platform to you, and then it's like, you know what I mean? Say, like, back in the 90s, me and King Trash would have been friends because we'd have both enjoyed the hobby. And it wouldn't have been what console do you have? What do you prefer? You'd have just been happy to have found someone that shared the same love and passion you did for gaming. But now it's just turned, now it's just like, you know what I mean? That's gone. Do you know what I mean? That's gone now. People don't have that sort of same passion. Instead, they think they're fighting a damn war. Very true. You hate my favorite Mass Effect. Is your favorite Mass Effect? Your favorite Mass Effect is not Andromeda. You can't, Zeno. It cannot be. Zenori, it cannot be. Yo, Sourcemate Dragon, thanks for the 199, my friend. That PS3 360 era was peak for me. Man, he has to be taking the piss. He has to be taking. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Yo, thanks for the 5, bruv. He says, I'm curious, when you played BG3, oh, I love BG3. Did you do a romance? Oh, I did. I had my Drow Warlock guy romance Asari, and it was sad but worth it. Oh, I did. Oh, Artie, you're going to get me into a whole lot of trouble. Because, listen, if you mention Baldur's Gate 3 to me, this whole stream could just go in a different direction. Okay. I guess you're asking me who I romanced on my first playthrough. So that would have been when I was playing as Galadin the Paladin. When I was Galadin the Paladin, that was his name, and he was great. Okay, don't judge. When I was Galadin the Paladin, I romanced Karlach, and it was great. Okay, I really enjoyed it. Yo, thanks for the 5 Callens W. Sorry, I've said that wrong. Yeah, bro, it was Die Hard. Thank you. And it covered 3 movies, if I'm not mistaken. I'm hitting 50 in July. Been playing it since I was like, oh, thank you for that. Yeah, the memory just came to me, and I was like, I remember playing it and really liking it. I just remember vividly that Bruce Willis did a really good job in it. I remember like it being really cheesy, but just really enjoying the fact that it was Bruce Willis. So Mrs. Bruv always plays, she always romances a story, and I just not into a story. But I'll tell you who's become my favorite romance. There's only one girl for me in Baldur's Gate. There's only one girl for me. It's not Shadowheart, because she looks too young. And whenever I see Shadowheart, I just sort of want to look after her a bit, put her on the right path. You know what I mean? Maybe give her a good meal. You know, make sure she's going to be okay. I can't romance Shadowheart. Do you know what I mean? But Lizelle, yo, Lizelle is my girl. Okay, Lizelle, I love me, Lizelle. I love that sexy little frog lady. You know, Lizelle is my girl. She is. I love Lizelle. I just love the way she talks to people, the way she just like has no patience for anyone. You know, I think she's great. I do. I love the frog lady. I do. I love the frog lady. I do. She is the GOAT. Lizelle is the GOAT. Now if I'm playing Baldur's Gate, it's either Lizelle or Minthara. They're my options. Look, I have a thing for bossy women, okay? Like just the way they both are, it speaks to me. You know? I get it before you native. Thanks for the 2 Wilds, the Blacksmith and Monster Hunter Wilds. I haven't got that far yet. I've not played really any of Monster Hunter Wilds. I have it, but I'm thinking about changing my weapon selection because I picked the Charge Blade, right? I might switch just to dual wielding blades because I feel like that would be a better noob option. I think the Charge Blade probably is a bit too advanced for a complete noob to the game. I like Mean Girls like, oh yeah, Jack is great. Jack is great. And the thing is, she's low-key beautiful as well. Like, I know they made her bald and tried to make her look all edgy, but they gave her such like a, you know, she's low-key really good looking. Oh, Blast, I know you're saying that, man, but like, it's so hard to use. I don't think I have the skills to use it. Yeah, she's hot. See, now Mrs. Brothers said it, I can say that. Yeah, she's hot. You know, she's great. And you know, it's you know, I think Candace literally started to get as a male shepherd so she could romance Jack. Because when she first met Jack, she assumed that Jack would be a same-sex romance option, because obviously you would look at Jack and think that way. And she was like, oh, I might romance Jack. And I had to break the news to her that, no, you can't. You can't. Miss Bruv is what Alex says if you choose Lizelle, goes at Dummy Mommy. Yeah, Dummy Mommy. She's great. Jack did need love. She built up such a wall, and it's very rewarding if you don't sleep with her on the Normandy, and initially, and instead you start to break down those walls bit by bit, and it's really really good. It's a really underrated romance. But you know what? I'm going to say something now, and my wife agrees with me because she was the one who told me this, and I was shocked that she said it because I've always felt this way. Tally's overrated. Yo, thanks for the 5. I appreciate you so much. I see the t-shirt. Which classic rock band is your favorite? It would be Iron Maiden and Judas Priest. Those two tied. I can't pick between those two. It's a tie between those two. They are my favorite. Yeah, Tally is so overrated, man. Listen, she barely speaks to you in Mass Effect 1, right? And when she does, it's boring. I'm not gonna look. This Space Gypsy's boring, okay? And then Mass Effect 2, the only interesting thing is that you can take Legion with you to the trial. And that's the only interesting thing about Tally. Look, well, she's boring, man, and I always get a lot of pleasure out of siding with the Geth and watching the Geth wipe out all those Space Gypsies. I do. I don't care, man. Tally's overrated. She is. Why do all the Quarians have a Russian accent? Can someone explain that to me? Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard. No, Dark Cloud. Oh, no, I'm not going to forget about my gaming girls. Are you crazy? Listen, I was with Liara long before my wife came along. Right? Liara has been there for me since 2000, since the beginning. Like, yeah, she is. You know, it's I think Candice was worried I was gonna like. She was like, "Look, I need to tell you something, and I'm not sure how you're gonna take this." She was like, "But I don't like Tally. I think she's boring." And I was like, "Yeah, I agree. She is boring. She's boring." Liara was the babe, man. You know, look. The Quarian can go get an infection for all I care, right? It's fuck Tally. It's the bestest ever. If you're doing a Assault Range combo, that's crazy. Tally does seem cool for the helmet. Do agree she's mostly quiet in Mass Effect 1. She rarely speaks at all in Mass Effect 1. I mean, honestly, go do a mission and go try and speak to Tally. You just get the investigation tab. That's all you get. The investigation tab. Like, she very rarely has anything to say outside, you know. Oh, Artie, thank you for the 5, man. I really appreciate you. Thank Krios isn't the same sex option either. It's a shame, though. I know for a mod, I need my drill with male shepherd when I play it. Yeah, and you know, it does seem like he would swing that way. Thane again. I'm not really a giant fan of Thane either. Yeah, Liara's mom though. Yeah, Jazz. Jazz knows. Jazz, you minx. Liara's mom? Matriarch Benezia? Yo. Jack, do you know what? Do you know what annoys me about Jack? How they tricked all of us, right? Do you remember when they launched that Mass Effect 2 teaser trailer, right? Do you remember that? And they showed like Jack like breaking out of prison with like a flick of a finger, right? She flicks her finger and all the shackles break off and all the guards in the room smash against the wall. And then you think you're getting this basically biotic powerhouse, right? She's so squishy in the game though. Like when you get her in the game, it isn't that. You don't get that in the game. Like she dies so much. If you're playing it on Insanity or Hardcore, you cannot take Jack with you because she dies all the time. She uses a shotgun as her main weapon and has no armor. Hear me out, Samara. Yes, Samara is such a hot Asari. Yeah, her introduction is really misleading, man. You think you're getting an absolute monster, and she's one of the weakest characters in battle. If you're playing Mass Effect on a harder difficulty, you cannot take Jack with you. You can't take her with you, man. You can't. You have to. She's so useless in combat. But then you've got other characters who are really underwhelming just because they didn't have enough writing, like Zahid Masani, but who's really great in combat. Do you know what I mean? So if you're playing a high difficulty, Zaid's pretty good in Mass Effect 2. You know what I mean? Garrus is goated. Garrus will always be goated. There's not another character who can stand next to Garrus. Garrus is either your greatest brother or is your greatest romance. Garrus is king, right? A lot of times, he's ride or he is the very embodiment of ride or die. Like, you find me a better companion in a game ever than Garrus. There isn't one. That Garrus is king, okay? Like, the amount of times yeah, he will. He does roll. The amount of times I will name a character Garrus on games just out of... I think that's what really took me out of Avowed, you know. When that fish guy had Garrus's voice, I was like, no, I can't. It really pulled me out of it, man. It was just weird to me. Garrus doing calibrations, man. Yo, you're gonna hate me, chat, but I'm doing a new run of Mass Effect trilogy. I finished number 1, and I've just recruited Archangel and Mordin Solus in number 2, but Rex didn't survive my Mass Effect 1 playthrough. I killed him. I like the Volus and Citadel. Bro, do you remember that Volus in the Citadel? You want about the Volus in the Citadel? Where's that Volus who thinks he's a biotic god? Are you talking about that guy? Do you know what? Isn't it a shame we never had a Volus squad member? I think the Volus is the most underrated characters in the series. Like, I love those little fat guys. Like, they're so slimy and they're so, like, snaky. You know what I mean? Like, I killed Rex. I did. Do you know why I killed him? Because it dawned on me that I have never killed him. That every single time I've played the trilogy, I've never gone into number 3 without Rex being there. And when I was watching the wife play it, I'd forgotten how big of an impact he has on Mass Effect 3. I was like, what happens in Mass Effect 3 if I don't have Rex? So you know what, I'm going to find out. So on this playthrough, I'm going to kill off quite a few people. I'm not going to kill off Garrus because that's too far. But I mean, I always kill Jacob. He never makes it. I don't think he never makes it. I can't even have him make it just to get the achievement. I'm not having Jacob in Mass Effect 3. Do you know what they could do? Do you know what they should do? They should make a game about the First Contact War. How great would that be? They should do that. That'd be cool. Yeah, I killed him off. And I did it myself. I didn't let Ashley do it because the way she kills Rex is so cowardly. So, no, I smacked him in the face and did him with my shotgun, and now I will suffer the consequences of that. But Jacob is so boring. Oh my god. He's so dull. Jacob, man. Yo, X-Fault 2. I love your content. Excuse me, my mom is calling me. Yo, can you imagine if X-Fault... Ashley does your head in? Yeah, she does a lot of people's heads in. Ashley is sort of that character that will do your head in a bit. Yeah, Jacob, he does. The fuck cheats on Commander Shepard? Can you... It's like BioWare knew he wasn't very popular and probably assumed that a lot of people wouldn't even run into Jacob in Mass Effect 3. But what a way to slap the fans in the face. For those that did romance him, the very few percentage, like must be 0.00001% of people that decided to romance Jacob and not Garrus or Thane. Like, or at least, what's she called? The redhead. Oh, what is she called? The redhead, your assistant. Help me. What is she called? What is she called? Oh, what is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Help me. Help, guys. This is going to drive me crazy. Come on, Candice. The redhead. You have new messages at your private terminal. That girl. Come on. Oh, Clippers after I'm done romancing myself, bruv. Okay. Yeah, Taylor. Yeah. Or romance her. So, of all the people who could romance Jacob, surely no one did it. But the people who did, they got their reward was being cheated on by Jacob. Can you imagine Commander Shepard getting cheated on by fucking Jacob? Like, that man was shooting out of his league. No, he was punching so hard out of his league, it was insane. Like, imagine. That's hard, man. There should have been an Edian Legion romance, man. There should have been an Edian romance, an Edian Legion romance. We should have had them linking up, He's a miserable encounter. He's a miserable encounter, man. That's why it's important to kill him off in Mass Effect 2. Like, you have to kill him off. Spec, I'm not sure. How do you do it? Like, I've never actually done that. I've always ended up picking a side. How do you do that, Spec? How do you actually get them to coexist? Yeah, joking. Why wasn't Joker a romance option, by the way? Like, why not? What Commander Shepard can't fall in love with Joker? Why? He's got tons of charisma. He's a great character. Why wasn't he a romance option? I've never understood that, That's never made sense to me. Why Joker wouldn't be a romance option? I've never understood that. No, there's not no Garrus. No. If I'm right, I think you need to rewrite the Geth. And I'm not sure. There's something else you need to do in number 2. You need to rewrite the Geth and something else. But I can't remember. Wife of Bruv's playing you. I am not playing Veilguard. Never. No, I'm not. I am not playing Veilguard. Why would I do that? All these games comment. Are you kidding me? Why? Yeah, I feel you need to do something. You need to do something. I can't remember what it is. There is something you've got to do. I know you've got to rewrite the Geth. That's one thing you have to do. You can't destroy the Geth in Legion's loyalty mission. But there's something else regarding Tally and the Quarians that you need to do, and I can't remember what it is. Yeah, look it up, Phil. So thanks for the 2 Dreamcast, Paul. I'm leaving Sony for PC. My skin hurts too much to stay. Yeah, man. I mean, look, if you can do it, that's a great bet. If I could do it, I would be on PC right now. If funds wasn't an option, it wasn't an issue, and I could just get a PC, I'd get a PC. I would. What's your favorite Twisted Metal? But I'd have to say the first one because it was the introduction. Like, the first one was the game where it was like, oh my god, what is this? Because it was so nuts. It wasn't just the gameplay about Twisted Metal which made Twisted Metal so good. It was the characters. It was how over the top it was, how maniacal it all seemed. Do you know what I mean? How intense and aggressive everything was. It really was a crazy fucking game, was Twisted Metal. Yeah. Well, yeah. In terms of gameplay, and as a game, as a package, Twisted Metal 4 is the best one. But the first one will always sort of... Because the first time I ever played it was one of those moments for me where, like, my jaw hit the floor kind of thing. And I was like, what the hell is this? Do you know what I mean? It was one of those moments where, oh, shit happens. Veilguard, the greatest, most innovative, and most bravest story ever to be told. Oh, Rogue Spartan, that is comedy. That is great. Come a long way to go. Xbox or Steam? Well, I mean, look, if you've got an option if you have an option to get a PC or an Xbox, you get a PC, surely. You'd have Game Pass and you'd have Steam. PlayStation went from Twisted Metal to... I still don't get why Twisted Metal isn't around anymore. That doesn't make much sense to me. I don't understand that. Like, Twisted Metal as a game is so peak. It's just so good. It's just fun. And I guess PlayStation is just against fun these days. Like, I guess because Twisted Metal isn't a over-the-shoulder walking sim... They're not interested in. SOCOM would be very welcome. I think SOCOM would probably be the easier bet than Resistance. I think they would consider Resistance a bit too much of a gamble. I feel like SOCOM would definitely be the more safer option. Yeah, they don't do things that are fun. These beasts. Sony don't. They're not. If they was thinking about what is fun, we'd have so many better games, and PlayStation would be in a much better situation than they are now. Can you imagine? Look, all the money they wasted on all those games they cancelled. Can you imagine if they'd have just took 50% of that money and just brought to life some older games? Right? Can you imagine if they just thought, you know what we're going to do? Twisted Metal. Maybe we'll do PsyOps, right? Because nothing really like that these days. Like the last thing, even remotely close to that, was like Control. And I know that's not PsyOps, but in terms of having some sort of psychic ability, right? You know, maybe they bring back Killzone, do a Killzone 3. You know, there's so many things they could have done. Command and Conquer, imagine if they brought that back. We'll do another Command and Conquer game. But although they won't do that because the real-time strategy is always a bit of a gamble these days. All this time and Microsoft is making another Fable. Couldn't be Sony. Hellblade 2. Yeah, Hellblade 2 is the... You know, what about Siphon Fields? You know, bring that... There's so many good games is what I'm saying they could bring back. Parasite Eve. I know that wasn't well, it was a PlayStation exclusive, but it wasn't... It's not an IP that they own. Do you know what I mean? But, I mean, look, Ratchet and Clank was very popular. Why not do Jack and Daxter again? Do you know what I mean? Or... it's silly, man. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's weird to me. They have a lot of good stuff though. Like you can't really talk too much shit about PlayStation as a brand because they have so many great legendary IPs that all they need is someone over there to green light some of this. And Sony are back. This is the thing. They only need to green light a few big projects, and everyone goes, oh my. What? You know, listen, if they was like, we're going to do a Prototype 3, we're going to do a new Infamous, we're going to do a Parasite Eve, we're going to do Twisted Metal, we're going to bring back Siphon Filter, we're going to do... Bruv, I would be grabbing a PlayStation 6 so damn quick, like... bruv, do you know what I mean? But they don't do that. Is what I'm saying. They don't do that. Oh, we're gonna, you know, Capcom are like, yeah, we're gonna do a remaster of Final Fantasy VIII. I'd be like, you know, Parasite Eve was one of those games again. I'll tell you what game I played on the PS2, and no one ever seems to have played it other than me. Did any of you guys ever play a game called Eden? Oh, do you remember Zone of Enders? Like, can you imagine if there was like, yo, yeah, we're gonna make Zone of Enders again. Zone of Enders 3. But did anyone ever play a game called Eden? I feel like I got it. I don't think anyone else... Anytime I mention Eden, no one else knows what it is. Yeah, Zone of Enders. Bro, how good was Zone of Enders, man? Look, Zone of Enders... And I know my guy Grey Guardian liked himself some Zone of Enders. Like, I know my guy Gray liked himself some Zone of Enders. Can we talk about Gauntlet for a minute? So much fun. Zone of Enders, mech. Do you remember Dropship on the PS2? What a mint game. I didn't play Dropship. Man. Yeah, Jeff plays everything. Look, Jeff plays everything. Like, there's not a game that my guy Jeff hasn't played. You know, he is the guy to go to talk about gaming. Great. Did you never play Zone? I don't believe that you never played Zone of Enders. I find that very difficult to believe. Knowing that you're a Gundam guy, that you never played Zone of Enders. Like, Zone of Enders is peak. It's peak, man. It is so good. Yo, man, did you guys see the games I bought, man? I got a bit. I got a bunch of stuff. Let me show you what I got. I'm going to show you all my haul that I got the other day. I got myself a big haul, you know, playing a bit of catch up, right? Check this out. Yeah, I got all this for the 360. Look at that. Look at that. Right, I got a bunch of stuff. I'm really enjoying buying older games, so I'm going to make a habit of this. It's just a lot of fun because you can get them for nothing, man. Like this cost me less than a full price game would cost these days. Like I got some good stuff, man. I got Metal Gear Revengeance, bruv. Metal Gear Rising, my guy. I got that. I got Deus Ex, Revolution. That's gonna be fun. I'll tell you what, I am having so much fun on this. This game is phenomenal. This game I'm about to show you is phenomenal, right? And I can't believe I've never played it before. This is like, look. Yo, chat. Luna Silver Star Story, my favorite PS1. I didn't play that either. So there's a few I haven't played. Yeah, I haven't played Titanfall yet. I hear Titanfall 2's campaign is amazing. Overlord is so much fun. It is so much fun. I have smiled so much playing this. So you play as a villain, right? You play as a villain in this, and you are the Overlord of evil. You're the Overlord of evil, right? And you have these minions. It's great, and you control the minions with like the right analog stick, and just all these like little goblin guys, and you can just have them run, just cause absolute chaos. It's just, and they just worship you as an evil Overlord god, and it's just great. And look at all these little minion guys. Look, that's what they're like. It's just magnificent. It's just magnificent. So this so far, it's the first time I've played, and it's really good. I also got this classic. for £3. Look at that. Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2, an absolute classic. I grabbed that. It £3, bro. £3, bro. £3 for Saints Row 2. £3. Like, that's absolutely absurd, isn't it? Oh, Dark, you want to talk about Darkness? I got that too. Hang on. I got it. I got it. Never played Darkness before, but I got the Darkness, bruv. I got Darkness 1 and 2. Yo, thanks for the gifted memberships, man. I appreciate you. So yeah, I got Darkness 1 and 2. £2.50 for Darkness and £5 for Darkness 2. So yeah. What else did I get? I got this upset me a little bit. I found Space Marine, right? The original Space Marine, and it's the only game out of all the ones I bought which doesn't work on backwards compatibility. So now I just have the play the Darkness ASAP. Oh my god, yeah, I'm going to. Great, yo, great. Shall I stream it? Can I stream these on Twitch? That'll work, right? That still works, right? I might stream a bit of Darkness. That could be fun. Yeah, shall I stream Darkness? Do you want me to stream Darkness? I could do it. I could do it. I have time. I could do it. I could do a Darkness stream. I'll figure out a time. I can do his Darkness stream. Yeah. Let's. I can do that. So what else do I have? Oh, I have Borderlands. Never played Borderlands before. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, I met for the channel, was telling me about it, and I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to give it a shot. I've always wanted to play it, and well, now I have friends, so it's a good time to play it. What else did I get? Oh, I tell you what else I got. I got these two gems. Ready? Boom. Star Wars Force Unleashed 1 and 2. Never played the Force Unleashed before. Don't ask me why. There's not really an excuse as to why I didn't play Force Unleashed. For whatever reason, I just never played it. So I got them. I'm so stacked for games, but this was really addictive. I think I'm gonna buy them on eBay next. I think I'm gonna go on eBay and see if I can find a big haul of games to get, because I'm really liking buying. I want to grab some original Xbox games, but I need to be really careful about what's backwards compatible and what's not. 'Cause I just assumed everything was backwards compatible, and then to find out that they're not. I have 700. Yeah, I really want to grab more, man. I don't have many, but it's great to have them. Oh, what else do I have? I got Saints Row 3 to go with Saints Row 2. We're really getting to the end of it now. I think that's it. Oh, that's it. That's everything. So yeah, that was fun, man. I just went into the computer exchange, didn't really know what to expect. I just said to my wife, "Oh, I'll pick up maybe 1 or 2 games," and then I just kept on finding these gems, and I was like, "Oh, Overlord, I've heard about that. Darkness, I've heard about that." So it was a lot of fun. Overlord, man, Overlord is so cool. It's so cool. There it is. There's Borderlands already installed. So Lil Me, thank you for the 5, man. Let me read this comment. I recommend Condemned. Bro, I tried to find it. They didn't have Condemned. So I'm probably going to have to eBay it. They didn't have it. It's one of my favorite horror games. Tried to gift it to you, but 360 at OG. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, you can't. Best game ever is OG Xbox. Wait. No, Froggo, that's a shame. I know. But it was good, man. I'm thinking look, you can take 50 quid. I can take £50 and buy like 15 games. It's mental. Like, so many, and because I've come into the Xbox so late, there's so many games I haven't played that this is exciting. I've got games for days now. Like, all the new releases coming out, all the older ones. Like, I was trying to be mindful about what is on Game Pass and what isn't when I was in the store, because I was like, oh, okay, hang on, that's on Game Pass, so I don't really need to get the physical. So I was just trying to buy stuff that isn't on Game Pass. You should buy a 360 console. They're really cheap. Yeah. I mean, you can even get them in CX. Do you know what I mean? And then I could play everything on it. That's not a bad shout, but I do like the FPS boost though. That's the only thing. The FPS boost is so worth it. Like, Overlord runs great. It runs amazing. Definitely get split second. I never even heard of split second. Vehicle boost, you destroy secondary chains. Yo, off topic, do you guys remember Burnout? What happened to Burnout? Where the hell did Burnout go? Do you remember Burnout Takedown? How great was Burnout Takedown? Burnout Takedown was mental. Yeah, the FPS boost, man. You can't. It's hard. Look, the FPS boost is mental. It is. It's crazy. Just being able to throw a game in there and then you check the FPS counter and you're getting like 120 FPS. So what? Like, it's yeah. Takedown was the best one. There's no doubt about it. Takedown was the best Burnout game. And I always really liked that mode on Burnout where you have to just charge into traffic and cause the biggest sort of amount of calamity possible. And it like tallies up all the damage for the accident. And you've got to try and get to a certain point. That was always such a fun game mode, man. You're just watching all the chaos unfold and all the all the damage on all the numbers go up. The first 2 Metroid games run at, that's what I'm saying. A lot of games, Jarek, run at 120. It's mental how many run at 120 on the Xbox. There's a lot of games at 120 on that. Like, there's a lot. Oh, I saw there was a Wolverine game in TX. Origins, I think it was. But I didn't grab it. Should I have grabbed it? Did I fuck up? Oh shit, did I mess up? Oh, it was there! It was there! Bro, it was there for like £3. It was there for like £3. It was there for dirt cheaper. I didn't get it. It was really cheap. Like, I just didn't grab it because I just assumed the movie was so rubbish. I just assumed it would be bad. Do you know what I mean? I was like thinking, oh, it's not going to be very good because... Come on, man. Oh, no, I messed up. It's expensive. Bro, don't tell me that. Bro, it cost like the same as this. That's how cheap it was. It was dirt cheap. Oh, no. Oh. Do you know what I should have done? I should have gone live on YouTube. Next time I do a haul, I might have to go live on YouTube. Because then I can get advice from you guys while I'm there. Yo, that'd be sick content, wouldn't it? Yo, should I do that? Yo, next time I'm there, should I do that? I could go live and I could get advice from you guys while I'm there about what I should pick up and what I shouldn't. Oh, I should have done that. I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, a live stream in a retro store? I'm going to do it. 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 I'm going to do that. Bro, it wasn't expensive. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was cheap. It was like a few pounds. Like, yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, so when I next get paid, I'm gonna go to CEX, and we're gonna do another haul, right? And I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna go live. I will announce the times. I'm gonna go live, and I'll be in the store, and you guys can help me. You can assist me in my live purchase. Has anyone seen King Trash play a game? No, I don't know. I mean, no. It's not far. It's not far. You know, it's not that far. It's walking distance. I can walk there. It's not that far. Soul, it wasn't 60, man. It wasn't. I really want to build a big collection, man. You guys need to help me. I need you guys to help me. I need to know what games I need to pick up because I winged it when I was there. I got lucky grabbing some stuff. I need assistance and guidance through this. So I think when I think we're gonna do this. I'll try. I'll need you all to be online a bit earlier than usual because time differences. So I'll post the time I'm going to be in the store. I'll try and get there as late as possible my time so more of you guys can make it to the stream. But I think a live game haul will be such a cool idea. Yeah, just look, man. Dishonored 1. Dishonored 1 is still one. It's in my top 10. Dishonored 1 is in my top 10. I absolutely love Dishonored. Yeah, it is on Game Pass. It is. It is. But still, if it's cheap enough, I'll buy it physical anyway. I want to build up a bit of a collection, man. It'd be nice to build up a bit of a collection. So, yeah, man, a community haul. You guys, that'll be so fun. I'll do it with Young Bro. I'll take Young Bro with me, and he can be my cameraman. And we'll I'll take Young Bro with me. We'll do it. I'll take him, Is Resident Evil Code Veronica even on the Xbox? I thought there was a PlayStation only game. So I had that. Bro, that was peak when that came out. Code Veronica on the PlayStation 2. Bro, that opening sequence, that opening cutscene. I just remember like how crazy it was. There's a bit where there's like a helicopter and it's like firing. I think it's trying to get Claire, and it's just you're shooting through all the glass in this building. And I just remember that scene looking just ridiculous. Prototype, yeah, prototype. I do need to get prototype 1 and 2. I didn't know that. Oh, I need to get that then. Young Brov's nearly as tall as me. He is. I'm short. I am. I think I'm honestly about. I think I'm 5'6". I'm like 5'7" if I have my shoes on, but in reality, I'm like 5'6". So yeah, I'm quite short. Yeah. My wife is taller than I am. She's like 5'10". Yo, guys, do you remember Mercenaries? Remember that game where it's like you could the environment was really destructible? Do you remember that? Like you could just like shoot a building with a rocket launcher and the whole building would come down. Do you remember that shit? Yeah. Yeah. How great was that? Yeah, Mercenaries was damn good, man. Mercenaries was really good. Mercenaries was a really, really good game. Like, I just remember it was so destructive. The environments back then, when Mercenaries came out, there wasn't really any games like that. Like, Mercenaries, what happened to that? Why don't we get Mercenaries anymore? Generic Eric 199, sorry, lost on Twitter, I'm a crybaby, sorry gamers. That can't be really Generic Eric, can it? He wouldn't really come in my chat and give me 199, would you, Eric? Is this guy like the guy from Split? Is he like got split personalities or something? But welcome to the stream, Eric. You know, I'm not really a gamer, so ignore all the games I've been talking about for the last hour. I haven't played any of them really. I'm just winging it. Yo, what happened to Mercenaries? This needs to be investigated. Why Mercenaries has gone. You never heard of Mercenaries? Highland, it was really good. Its selling point was, so it was like an open world game, right? But it was very destructible. So you could bring down whole buildings, my guy. And back then, that level of destruction didn't exist until Mercenaries. You could bring down entire buildings on Mercenaries, and it was so addictive. Just like, I mean, it was stupid. Like you could fire an RPG at a building, and the whole building would just come crashing down. Which I don't know why. I don't think that's how it works. But it was great. I haven't, and you know what? I see it was there. Brutal Legends was there, but I didn't know what it was. Brutal Legends was there when I did my haul, and I didn't even know. I didn't know what it was. Brutal Legends was there. There was a few things like Wolverine Origins was there. There was a few good stuff. You don't enter the giveaway, bruv. You're in it. The codes are given away in the chat. If you scroll up, you should find the first two codes because we're dropping the codes sporadically. Mrs. Brov drops the code sporadically. So if you could just scroll up, you will see the codes. You're just going to have to go digging for them because the third part of the code hasn't been dropped yet. So do a bit of digging, you'll find it. Can you imagine if the fucking generic Eric wins the code? That will be some bullshit, won't it? Can you imagine? Oh my God, guys. Wait. Thanks for 2 man. The game Freedom Fighters was also amazing. Kingdom of Ami was great. Do you remember? What was it called? Hang on. Was it War of Monsters? Is that what it was called? Do you remember that? There was a game where it was like a fighting game back in the day, but you was monsters. Like, did anyone else play that? Do you remember what I'm talking about? No. It wasn't Rampage. It was something else. It was like oh, come on, man. It was like a it was so like there'd be these cities and you would control like King Kong and someone else could. There was always different unique monsters. There was a mech. There was like a giant mantis thing, and you would just no. It wasn't Primal Instinct. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna find. It's pissing me off. I'm gonna find. What was it called? It was on the play. Oh, what the fuck was it called? Oh yeah. It was on the PS2. Called War of the Monsters. Hang on. War of the Monsters. That's it. I mean, you're seeing the title being a bit inverted there because of my thing, but War of the Monsters. That was it. You guys ever played that? Jeff, you must have played that. Jeff's definitely played that. War of the Monsters. Yeah. War of the Monsters. Yo, I remember when I got that as a kid, and I loved it, man. It's just uppercutting another monster and sending him flying across the city. Yo, and listen, if King Trash ever wants evidence that I've played a lot of games, all he really needs to do is watch these lives, because we do stuff like this all the time, just reminiscing over old shit. Yeah, do you remember Bouncer on the PS2? How good was that? I think that was the game which existed to showcase the graphics. That was like the Order 1886 of the PS2 era, wasn't it? You know what I mean? PlayStation 2, Bouncer was the game where you was like, oh, this is what next generation looks like. Do you remember that? I don't know if it was a Rampage ripoff. No, because you wasn't really the aim of the game wasn't to really destroy buildings and stuff. The aim of the game was just to fight the other monster. So it was just like a battle area. So you could pick up trucks and throw the trucks at each other and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun for what it was. Do a Knights of the Republic stream. Oh, MC, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Do a KOTOR stream and let the chat choose the decisions. Yeah, Thrash. It was similar fun. I used to play it a lot with my cousin, and because we used to stay over at each other's houses a lot, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Do KOTOR and let the chat choose the decisions. You know, you guys are menacing though. It would be a full evil playthrough. You know it would. Yeah, exactly. Big Mac is like, no, don't do that. And it would be so inconsistent because sometimes you would tell me to do evil stuff, and then on the next stream where it could be full of good people who want to do nice things. So my guy would seem like my guy would be like all over the place with his sense of morality. Do you know what I mean? But one day he'd be an absolute raving lunatic, using the force sort of manipulation to tell people to commit suicide and jump off a bridge. And then the next minute it would be saving refugees and stuff. So it'd be completely different. Black Cobra, thank you for the 2. I've been playing Titanfall so far. It's really good. You've been playing it already? Bro, you're playing it now? Yeah, you'd have a bipolar Jedi. He would, man. That's true. Try Outer Worlds yet? You can kill. No, I haven't tried it yet. I haven't even got it yet. My plan was that when we get an idea when Outer Worlds 2 is coming out, I was going to go through Outer Worlds 1. You got early access? Oh, yo, Black Cobra, do you create a character in Titanfall? Because I have no idea. I've really been trying to go in as blind as I could. So I watched like a little bit of it and so enough to know that I want to play it. So I didn't keep an eye on it after that. So, why? Why, man? That's a shame. Jeff wants your attention. Well, here I am. What do you want, Jeff? Okay, don't need to make one. Okay. I like to create a character, though, man. I like to create a character. That's the thing. I'm big into creating characters, man. I like all that stuff. Just do that so it doesn't move. Yo, guys, hang on. That 33 Immortals is a pretty fun game, you know. Let me see. Read my previous comment, please. For God's sake, you're so pushy. You're so pushy. Well, okay, of course it's EA's fault. That doesn't surprise me that it's EA's fault. Right, look what happened to Dragon Age. That's EA's fault. They should be put on murder charges. They should be held accountable. Someone needs to pay. Right? Dragon Age didn't deserve that. Right? And now I think that we was all very harsh when we judged Dragon Age 2. Remember when Dragon Age 2 came out? And we was all like, oh, it's crap. Do you remember? But it wasn't. It was actually a fucking masterpiece. Because who would have known that Dragon Age 2 wouldn't be the worst game in the franchise? I could never have predicted that. I thought that was locked in. I thought Dragon Age 2 was locked as the worst game. But I would play Dragon Age 2 now with a smile on my face. Do you know why? The Kunari slap. The Kunari in Dragon Age 2 are everything the Kunari were ever meant to be. And now we have what the fuck? Now we have whatever the hell that's meant to be. Like I don't know what they did to the Kunari, but they absolutely neutered them. No, a Skyrim playthrough would never end. Skyrim playthroughs don't end. You do not finish Skyrim. That's the thing. It doesn't. No. Plus, I'm staying away from Elder Scrolls now until Oblivion remake comes out. And then my life will be consumed by that. So, just a heads up, this channel will become an Oblivion channel if that remake drops. Just putting that out there, okay? So don't be, just letting you know there'll be a change of pace around here, right? If Oblivion drops, because I've never played Oblivion. The only Elder Scrolls game I've played is Skyrim, and if Oblivion is half of what Skyrim is, and I hear it's actually more, then I'm going to fall so head. I'm just going to relapse into this massive addiction that was Elder Scrolls once that drops. So this channel will be nothing but Oblivion. So just prepare for that. Okay? So just letting you know so you know what I'm about. All right? So it will be Oblivion, and Oblivion. That's what it will be. That's all I'm going to be doing is Oblivion. So I'll be streaming Oblivion, making videos about Oblivion. I might even do a video diary of my adventures in Oblivion. Just keeping you all updated what I'm doing day by day in Oblivion. So I hope you stay subscribed. Okay? This channel has no direction, okay? This channel's direction goes in whatever I'm passionate about at the time. And if Oblivion drops, it's Oblivion. Great audience. I just wait till you end your first Oblivion game, bro. I can't wait, Greg. I'm gonna document my entire experience in Oblivion because it needs to be archived. Okay? Because I had so much fun playing Skyrim, I need to archive Oblivion. It needs to be my first ever run needs to be archived and recorded. In Atomfall, you can kill every single person in it. Yo, Black Cobra, how is the stealth? How is the stealth in Atomfall? What's the stealth like? Yeah, I know the original Oblivion is always an option, but if they're fucking remaking it, bruv, obviously my first experience, I want the best possible definitive version. They're bringing it out again. Like, with a new layer of paint and all the DLCs and everything, then, bro, that's the one. That's the one. I will be streaming that shit all day. Listen to me. I don't really stream a lot because I don't like it, but I will stream that shit all day. Like, 24-hour streams. Like of Oblivion over here. That's all I'll be doing. Damn it, too many good games coming out all at once. I tried to do it, couldn't get into it. Yeah, exactly. So this might be a way to get into it. And I saw people playing it. I was like, I don't think I can get into it. Because whenever I saw like the gameplay, I don't like it when there's no weight. And the melee combat, I like to play melee. Look, I'm a melee sort of player. I typically play as a barbarian, right? And when you're hitting, it just didn't seem like it was hitting anything. So native turns up for the cold part. You say Skyrim can't be beat. Look at Discard IDM'd you. I'm not saying it can be beat. I'm not blind to Skyrim's flaws. I'm not that sort of individual. I can love something but still understand it has flaws. I'm not a fanboy. I could talk all day about Skyrim's flaws. It has many of them, but it can't be beat for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, my love for it is too deep-rooted now that for me it can't be beat. It's like, you won't convince me that there's a better single-player game out there than Metal Gear Solid 3 and Mass Effect 2 and Skyrim. That's the holy trinity for me. Those three, that's my... Also, to add a fourth in there, just because of my love for it, but it's not on the same level as those three, I would have Soul River 1. And Fallout 3 as well. But the holy trinity for me is Skyrim, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Mass Effect 2. That's my trinity. That's my trinity. They're the three for me. Kieran was so sweep and steal this. Yeah, imagine. I got you. That code is mine. You know what I was hoping to find? I was hoping to find some Castlevania games when I was out. But I only saw one, and I didn't know which one it was. So I left it. I really need to figure out which ones I need to get. Because I've never played a Castlevania game before. I've only seen the anime, and the anime slaps. The anime is really, really good. Yeah, I've heard Lords of Shadows. You want Castlevania? Yeah, I want Castlevania. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I want Castlevania? Of course I do. Yeah, I would love to play Castlevania. It's especially after watching the anime. I'd really like to play the games now. How could I get it tomorrow? What do you mean? Tell me more, Jeff. Yeah, it's region free. Yeah. Yo, Dark Cloud, you got too much storage, bro. You need to send some my way. Hook man up with some storage, my guy. Come on, Dark Cloud. I know we've had some disagreements. What was the first and second part of the codes? Miss Brov launched the first and second parts in the chat for Black Cobra to take a gander at. You have 30 terabytes? Oblivion Remake will prove Oblivion is a better content than Skyrim. I hope so. I would love Oblivion to be better than Skyrim because, that's my life for the next year then, isn't it? I don't even have a storage expansion. I'm still running on the default 1 terabyte, which is... Jesus. I have an SSD load. Need to hook up to... Yeah, I really need a storage. That's going to have to be my next purchase, I think. Also, does anyone in the chat... Is anyone in the chat good at, like, EQ settings? Anyone? Anyone good at, like, anyone know about game audio for gaming? Does anyone good at this stuff? Yeah. Yeah, for Yombrov's headset, for his EQ. Anyone know about this stuff? Oh, I don't know. Like, his headset comes with, like, a, I don't know where it is now. Oh, hang on. I think I have it. It's not plugged in. Who EQ settings? Yeah, so Youngbro's headset comes with a DAC, right? It's where all the audio runs through it. And it has some EQ settings on there, but you can customize it. I don't know anything about customizing an EQ. So, you can obviously customize it to get the best out of the headset. You know, you can you can up the treble and then the bass. It's really extensive. I need to communicate with someone who understands this stuff so I can really get the best out of the headset, because I don't have a clue. You know, it's a good headset, and I don't want it to underperform. So I know it's going to take some tweaking, but I need to sort of, if always an EBI or EQ. That's what I'm saying. I need to talk to someone who understands this stuff. It does have some presets, but I don't really understand them. Yeah, one is obvious. It's like a bass boost. Then it has one called it's a SteelSeries Arctic Pro, but I just don't know, man. Like I've got the box around here somewhere, bro. Hang on. I've got the... Oh yeah. Okay. It's this. That's the headset. It's the SteelSeries Arctic Artist Nova Pro. And, you know, it's. Hang on, I'll show you it properly so you can actually see it properly. Hang on, because. Hang on. So you can see it without. That's the headset, right? I need a good EQ for this. It comes with this DAC. That's like a DAC it comes with, right? And all the audio runs through that. But it sounds good anyway, but I just want him to have the best experience. So I want to be able to tweak it so it's as good as it can be. So I need to speak to someone. Someone out there must know about this sort of stuff. That's what I'm saying. You know what? I might as well just use my rear camera, haven't I? Actually, I might as well just use the rear camera, and then you're not seeing me all inverted. Like, hang on. Then you're not seeing how do I look? Does that look better? Yeah. So I got Dolby Atmos. There's a trial, like a 7-day trial I got. Yeah, like a 7-day. But I really need to figure out the EQ. I did a bit of looking online, but I really couldn't find much, which is worrying. So I might even have to reach out to SteelSeries on Twitter and ask them. Oh man, no. Would there be instruments like a manual to read from? High bass is good for explosions, but bad for listening to people talk. I noticed that when I put it on high bass, I was messing around on Mullet Mad Jack, and it sounded brilliant. And then I was playing Shadows, and they was talking. I was like, "Yo!" So I had to change it. YouTube vid should have your answer. You got to raise the mids for better vocals. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some digging because it's a good. It's not like it was a cheap headset. This is a good headset. I got it on sale. It was on sale, so I actually got it cheaper than it was meant to be. But I just want it to be as good as it can be. You know what I mean? YouTube vid should have your answer. But you know, yeah, he will be happy regardless. But I just, you know. He doesn't care. I care more than he does. You know, I try. You know, it's. I can't. You know, I'm not putting food on the table, but I'm putting headsets on his head. You know, priorities. Out of the box, they sound amazing. I had it, but gave it to my son. Yeah, it does sound pretty good out of the box, to be fair. That's the worst thing. Sometimes you buy a headset and it sounds rubbish out of the box. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you buy them, it doesn't sound that great out of the box. But yeah, can you guys see this? How much of my screen are you even seeing right now? How much on my screen can you even see? 33 Immortals. Have you guys played that? It's pretty good, man. It's pretty fun. Oh, there you go. You can see much more now of my screen. 33 Immortals is so when is that in fall? available. It's after midnight. Why is it not on yet? Ah, come on, man. That's a shame. Yo, Drew, how are you doing, man? We're doing good, Drew. We're doing good. We're just doing the giveaway for Shadows. We're just 2 p.m. 2 p.m. I have to wait till 2 p.m., bruv. Oh. Then I might as well launch Shadows, haven't I? I might as well play Shadows then, if that's the case. Here he is. Here is Drew. There he is. There's our guy. How are you doing, bruv? Too many different times. Yeah, man, there's way too many different times. It's uncalled for how many different times there is. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Isn't it great? Yeah, look at this. I mean, look, it's a good game, man. I'm not going to say it's not a good game. I mean, look, it's a beautiful game. Should I go mess someone up? You know, if I want to sort of ride on my dragon. Have you guys seen the dragon you can ride around on? Have you guys seen this? Check this out. Look at that. Check that out. Probably someone who has an LG OLED C4 with more consistent machines than HY2 gaming. Yeah, this is the LG. This is the C4 as well. I have the same one. Yeah, it's very immersion breaking, but come on, my guy. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, how could I not? Like it's like, what? Come on, it's a fucking dragon. Look at this. Like, how could I not? And then you've also got like this. It's menacing, right? It's look at this thing. I wish it would breathe fire and stuff, but it doesn't do any of that. Unfortunately. Obviously, I'm playing this with I'm playing it with the original language because it's awful. Oh, the next part is about to drop. Okay. Let's mess up some people. Let's mess up some people. You ready? Gonna mess up these guys. Oh my god. Come on. That was pretty sexy, wasn't it? That was pretty fire, that wasn't it? That was nice. That was good. I like that. That was hot. That was hot. That was hot. That was good shit. Try to sneak up to this guy. Hang on. Let me get to a roof. Let me get to a roof over here, man. Hang on. I should be able to jump up there. Guy, Jesus Christ! Oh my days, this guy is massive. Look at the size of him, bro. No, I don't think so. Oh. No, 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 I'm not, no, 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 no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, this guy is strong, man. Oh, oh, Jesus. I can't deflect any of his attacks. He's so big. Jesus. Ooh, chat. Look at that. Look at her, man. Look how badass she is. Yeah. Shinobi. Yeah, he's like, yo, let's get out of here, man. That was tough. That was tough. That was difficult. Let's go cut some bamboo, man. Oh, I can't cut it with this. I need to use my sword. What? Playing as the ninja is so cool, man. I like playing as her. She's small, she's nimble, she's quick. If you time your attacks right, it's a lot of fun, man. I am enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. I am enjoying it. The combat. I'm on a mission right now to go slay a gang leader. I'm going to try and be stealthy, right? I'm going to try and be stealthy. It's probably not going to work very well, but I'm going to try it. Oh, hello, little animal. Right, let's. Oh shit! Jesus, no, I got caught immediately. Then you see that? It's going to come investigate. Oh my god! I'm going to get caught. I'm going to get caught. Take that. Yeah, take that. There's no innocence around here, bruv. Miss Bruv says turn it down. Okay, I've turned it down. Alright, I've turned it down. See. It's on like 8 right now. That's as low as it can go. Right, let's try and be stealthy. Never works when I try and be stealthy. Oh shit. Alright, hang on. Or maybe I shouldn't have done that in view of everyone. That was probably the mistake I just made. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Hang on. Oh, okay. Let me get my sword. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, he nearly got me. No. Okay. Alright, let's. Oh. No! God, they have unblockable attacks. Why do they have unblockable attacks, these guys? Oh, these guys are tricky, man. Take that. I kunar'd him in the face. No. Sometimes stealth isn't required, you know? Sometimes stealth isn't the way. Right, where's this guy I've got to kill? Where is he? He's over there somewhere. Is that him? Oh, he wouldn't be out in the open that easily, surely. Where is this guy I have to kill? Where? Oh, that's the leader? He has a gun. He has a fucking gun. That was easy. All right. Yo, that was pretty good. That was a pretty easy mission. To be fair, that was a pretty easy mission. Yes, it does, Sergi. It does. It does still have. It does still have all of that. I can't even lie to you, my guy. Cannot even lie to you. It does. Show you the map. It does have a really cool feature though. So that's your hideout, right? In your hideout, there's base building, so you can build your own base. It's a really cool like build thing where that's nice to have that. I mean, the map isn't the biggest. The map is it's big enough, I guess, but it's not. It's a decent enough game. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Sergi, it does still have that. So it's not as bad as the other ones. It's not as frequently needed, but it is still there. Yeah. The weather does look really great in the game, and you can change the season as well, whenever you want. Watch. Let me do it here though. Is the question? Can I change seasons? Is this because I'm not in my hideout? Hang on. I think I need to be in my hideout, and then I think I can change seasons. Hang on. World. I think if you go to your hideout, I can see you on PC, bro. Who's on PC? Oh, when my brother's wife is turned down, he turns it up, pretends it's next, and then, oh wow, that is pretty smart. So change the weather. I think I can do it now. Can I? Oh no, why won't it let me change? It won't let me change the weather now, but you could do before. I don't know. Yo, check this sword out. You ready? Check this out. I got this sword, right? Check this out. Right, hang on. Oh, it won't let me do anything, so I'm gonna hide it. Okay. Alright, hang on. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you this cool sword. Let me just fast travel to this place. You have, Drew. You have. If you've played look at this sword, look at that. How cool is that though? Look at the sword. That's neat, right? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at the look at that. It's like the Soul Reaver sword. Look at that. Look at that shit. It's like the Soul Reaver, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? The problem with Shadows is it is more of the same though. It is Valhalla, Odyssey, Origins with a different skin. It is. It's nothing more than that. It's just a different, nice, shiny Japanese skin. Dumbass. Oh no, okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die if I'm not careful. Oh, there's so many of these idiots, man. Oh, I died! No way. Drew, if you didn't like Valhalla and you didn't like Odyssey, I've got bad news. You're not gonna like Shadows. It is Valhalla and Odyssey in Japan. That's what it is. So I actually liked Odyssey. I liked Odyssey and Valhalla more than this. Look, I thought Odyssey was amazing. I know it wasn't the greatest Assassin's Creed game, and I know Valhalla wasn't. But here's the thing. Here is the thing about Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, which makes them very special. And I think they will always be played, and I think they'll always have a good play account, and I think they'll always get. And this is the reason why. If you want to play, thanks for the 2 Black Hole, bro. If I get this before I leave to go to the gym, here's the thing, man. Look, if you want to play as a Viking, and you want that Viking experience, and you want to go on raids in Old England, and you want to drink through, if you want to drink from, bone cups, and you want to have like blonde dreadlock hair, and you want to throw axes around, there's only one game you should play. There's literally only one game in the industry, and that's Valhalla. That's the only full experience. If you want to role play and have that Viking fantasy, that's the game. Whether you like it or not is beside the point. That is the game. That's the only one like it. Same with Odyssey. If you want to experience what it was like in ancient Rome, and you want to role play as a Spartan in a cool, fictional story, and you want to spot and kick people off of cliffs, and you want to sail ancient Rome and have your crew singing songs, there's only one game to play, bro, and it's Odyssey. That's it. It's Odyssey. What else is there? If you want a game based in ancient Egypt, which it's Origin. So I think they exist the problem with Shadows is that there's other games in this setting which are better than this. So it's competing with other games in this setting. This isn't as good as they are. So whilst this is good, it just isn't as good as other games like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would bet my fucking house that Ghost of Yotai is going to slap the shit out of Shadows. Like, I would honestly, man. Ancient Greece is not Rome, Serbrovian. Okay, well, forgive me. I'm not a fucking historian. I don't know, right? Whatever it is. What is it, Rome? All right. Well, if you want to experience Rome, then you play Odyssey. I don't fucking know, man. Do I look like a historian? Do I look like someone who knows this stuff, right? You know what I meant. Greece, I don't know, man. I thought Greece, Rome, I don't know. It's just... do you know what else? Malacca. Do you know what else about Shadows? Which everywhere looks the same in Shadows. Like, it's a great looking game, sure, but you really can't tell one location to the next. It all sort of blends together. It all looks very similar. Do you know what I mean? So it's like there's no excitement about discovering somewhere new because it always looks the same. Shadow. Silly Bugger, which is a great name considering what you just said. Shadows is better. No, it is. It is. My HDR is set up. It's just my phone does an absolutely terrible job of picking up the screen. How you're seeing this is not how it looks. Trust me. Yeah, Shadows is not better than just I'm not even going to say that because that's ludicrous. Yeah, if you want to play a pirate game, Black Flag is the only game you should play. Where is the remake of that, I ask you? Where's the remake of that? Yeah. Oh, I know you're trolling because no one, no one could ever say that. I mean, that would be insane. Shadows better than that? Better than Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? That's the best game this year so far. I haven't finished it yet, but even now, I can say that that is the best game of 2025 so far. Whether it will stay that way, I don't know, but that's the best game so far. Yeah, but that's the remake we need. Black Flag, because there's no pirate games, Isla, so that's the game, right? Veil God, I won't even be at the award show, man. They're not, unless there's a new category for like the biggest crime in gaming. I don't know, man. Look, Expedition winning best RPG. I don't know, man. Better than Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, bro. It's not going to be better than Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I know everyone's like crazy excited for Expedition 33. Count me among you, but it's to beat Kingdom Come Deliverance as an RPG game, as a role-playing game. No, bro, I don't see it. I don't see it. I Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is too good. It's too good. Yeah, but Drew, you have to look at it this way, right? It's old. One, it's old. Two, there'll be a lot of people who haven't played it. And Black Flag deserves to be played by everyone. There's a lot of people that won't play it because it's so old. So a remake of it would at least give it deserves a revival. It deserves to be talked about. It's a game that deserves to be back in the conversation. It's a story that deserves to be experienced by everyone. And it's just a pirate experience that everyone should play. And the only way it's going to get that sort of momentum again is to relaunch it. And it's a game that deserves to be more than just some niche title that only Assassin's Creed fans know about and only the people who've been around for a long time talk about. It's a game which deserves to be back. Just like Legacy of Kain deserved that. So that being remastered was nothing but a great thing because it deserved it. Black Flag deserves that. Yes, bro, but it wasn't a remake, was it? It wasn't a remake, bro. And now that the Legacy of Kain remaster did so well, that I'm excited to see what happens next. Imagine a full AAA remake of Blood Omen. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No, Sea of Thieves is, but it's a very different sort of pirate game to Black Flag. Black Flag is narrative driven. So they exist in different spaces. You know what I mean? You know, Black Flag isn't what Sea of Thieves is. That they're two very, very different experiences. No, you can't. Look, you can. But all I'm saying is Black Flag deserves a modern remake. You know what I mean? You can still get Metal Gear Solid 3. But does that mean it's not a great thing that Virtuous are making Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta? Of course it is. Gets people talking about it. Not everyone is going to want to play the older game. Do you know what I mean? That's why remakes are a good thing. Sometimes they get a game more exposure, and that more exposure means more likelihood of more games like that. If Black Flag got re-released and it did ridiculously well, that could then, as a byproduct of that, have more developers making pirate games, because that is just something we don't get. More pirate RPGs, more stories around the pirate sort of theme. That doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? So there's always stuff that can happen like that. Do you know what I mean? There's always an offset to a game being remade. Do you know what I mean? King asked to bounce, let you in it. What? King is in the chat? Oh, fucking hell. Well, he's already missed us reminiscing about all the older games I haven't played. Don't know why I'm talking about Black Flag. According to Mr. Trash, I wasn't around back then. So that's crazy, isn't it? Alien versus Predator. Jeff, which was it? There was a game, right? It wasn't the most recent one. There was an Alien versus Predator game. I think it was like a real-time strategy game. Please tell me you know this, because you're the guy with all the games. There was one, and it was like a real-time strategy game. And it was Alien versus Predator. I can't remember what system it was. I think it was PS2, but I can't remember. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because that game was wild. Like, you could play as the aliens, bruv, and you could like build your hives and your nests just full of eggs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? The king of shovelware misinformation is here. Later, bruv. All right, Guardian man. But well, I don't even see King. I must have missed him pop in the chat. Oh, there he is. I heard you've been talking shit about me. Well, you've not heard, bruv. I fucking made a video on you fucking idiot. Yeah, what was it called, Jeff? I need to know the name of that game, man, because I would love to play that again. Guys, imagine Command and Conquer. I know, Trash, you don't know what that is. It's okay. It's not quite your speed, Froggo and stuff. But do not let King Thrash does not get access to this code. If someone got it, can you imagine if he would have popped up and got it? Yo, guys in the chat, let me know who takes Shadows. Hope you enjoy the game. It's a great game for free, and I'm happy that we could provide it for you. Let me know who got it. Yo, guys, who won the game? Who got the giveaway? Congratulations to whoever got it. Jeff, try and find out what that game was. I need to get it. Let me know what that game was. Was that it? Extinction? Was that it? Oh, Phil, I hope you enjoy it, man. I hope you enjoy it. We're all about giveaways on this channel. It's good. I enjoy... Oh, man, Elderborn. It is great, but I haven't played enough of it to really give you an opinion on it yet. But, it's wild. I won in my mind, and that's all that counts. I love that mentality, man. I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm sorry, Native, man. I'm sorry. Eli, that's not the real Thrash. Okay. Okay, that's good. So I don't really want to speak to him. Do you know what I mean? I have no interest. I actually have no interest in interacting with him anymore. If he does a video, I will not be reacting to it. I'm not even going to watch it, right? If he does, I'm done talking to him. Like, he's just too stupid for me to talk to. Like, it's not a conversation with a guy like that. He's just an idiot. So I'm wasting my time talking to him. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm talking to a child or someone who, would need to wear a helmet if they was out in public and have an appropriate adult present. There's no point speaking to him. You know what I mean? He's an idiot. So I've actually no interest in engaging with him at all. So he can do a video if he wants, but I'm done engaging with him. I'm not going to waste my time responding to him. I've already... What's funny is, man, these ponies keep lining up and I keep knocking them down. I think at some point they're going to realize that going after me isn't that easy. I'm not an easy target. I'm not. Um, but I'm done. I'm done with him. I have no interest in talking in even. I'm not even going to acknowledge he exists from this point on. So it doesn't matter what he says on Twitter. I'm not interested. I'm done with it. So does that mean, Jeff? Is it backwards compat? It won't be, will it? Surely it won't be. If it is, I'm going to try and get it because I loved that as a kid, guys. It was so good. It was basically Command and Conquer, but Alien versus Predator. It was wild. It was so good. Belladrash makes the short bus look small. He does. He does, man. Bro, if he thinks the Pro is stronger than a 490, it's unbelievable, man. It's absolutely fun. My guy was like, yo, criticizing Starfield because you couldn't land on gas giants. Like, where are you gonna land? Like, where would you land? It's a better game hasn't come out for a minute. Should pick up the IP. Yeah, someone should pick up the IP. They did another game. There was another one. Oh, that was good as well. Concrete Jungle. Did you play that? That was good, man. It had a cool story as well. Concrete Jungle did. It's not backwards compatible. I'm honestly, no cap. I would probably buy an OG Xbox just to play that, It was my favorite real-time strategy. I played so many hours of that game. It was so underrated. No one talked about it. So good. It was so good. Something really satisfying about playing as the aliens, right? And just colonizing a space on the map with just eggs and just making it just this big hive. It was so satisfying. I might have to buy an OG Xbox. I might have to buy one. I think there's so many games that I could enjoy. You're installing Indiana Jones? Oh, bruv, yeah. I've not played much of it. Again, that's a game I really need to play. There's just too many games, man. There's too many games. Assassin's Creed is so good. All of them are. Just some better than others. You're going to play some Borderlands when you're done with live? Oh, I'm not going night-night. No, we can start Borderlands if you want. I'd be game. I'm not playing more Shadows tonight. I can't be asked. I might buy an LG Xbox, I think that would be a fun purchase. It's just that CX don't really sell any OG Xbox games, not really. So I'd need to go on eBay and do a bit of a haul, but that could be fun. I do like playing older games. And I could do like a stream like this where I just play the OG Xbox and just record it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we've all been there, Jerry, where you have to trade one thing in to get another. But I might pick up how much. Let's have a look. How much can I buy? How much can I buy a Xbox for? It's pretty cheap. I can get it on eBay. But I don't want to get it on eBay. I want a guarantee with it because it's old. So it'd have to be CAX, wouldn't it? Black, unboxed. Don't need the box. Just need the system, don't I? 70. So I can get it for 70 unboxed. What do you reckon? Worth it? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Worth 70? What about games though? Well, what games would I? What? I have no idea about original Xbox games. I haven't got a clue. So if I go on eBay, people usually sell like a bundle, right? Like you can usually get like a bundle. People usually sell games in like a big bundle. So what if Xbox games bundle original? There we go. Let's see. So, okay. Oh yeah, this is all right. So there's a bundle here, right? There's 8. This is 8 games. There's 8 original Xbox games for £21, right? Let me know if you think this is worth it, because I'm gonna have to start. I think this is probably going to be the best option for me to do something like this. So I can get. It comes with Delta Force Black Hawk Down. I don't know what that is. Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. I don't know which one that is, but Tom Clancy Rainbow Six 3. Not played that. Mad Dash. Not played that. Driver 3 Peak. The Italian Job LA Heist and Brute Force. That's one bundle. But there's loads of these bundles, man. There's there's loads of them. Oh, this one. There's Van Helsing, Crouching Tiger, Thief, Deadly Shadows, GoldenEye, Spartan Total Warrior. Oh, there's loads, man. You can buy loads of them. True Crime Streets of LA. Sudoik. I don't know what that is. I can't read that. Jesus. Oh, there's loads. I might have to do a bit of a. Okay, there's a big one here for 125. Bro, that's a lot to ask. That's a lot to ask. 125. That's a lot. Automatically gold. Find yes. Get another one. Okay. There is value in it. The value is the same value why I buy movies on disc. I have a massive Blu-ray collection in the other room, and I always buy Blu-rays even now because there's something fun about owning stuff. You don't own it digitally, right? If you have the disc, man, like I own that now. Do you know what I mean? This is mine. Like I can use it whenever I want. Do you know what I mean? Like it's Steam of Xbox players don't buy games is bullshit. Yeah, it's complete bullshit. Yeah, Sydney, that's it. That was it. Yeah. But yeah, I buy movies all the time. There's a nice feeling about buying something physical that you never get when you buy it digitally. Do you know what I mean? You can't get that same experience buying something digitally. Just when you go and you buy something, it's in your hand. You can interact with it. That's a better feeling than just pressing buy and it just being there. Do you know what I mean? It is. It's just a better feeling. You never really feel like you've bought something when you buy it. I'm telling you now, I know disc rot is a myth. It's a complete myth. I have DVDs from way back when DVDs first came out. Bro, I'm telling you, it's a complete myth. Complete myth. Disc rot is not real. Bro, it isn't. I still have the original Matrix DVD, right? Works fine. Like, it's a complete myth. Like, it's nonsense. You don't really own anything physically either, bro. The other way this is on license, remember. I mean, that's not really. I mean, not for any all right, for example, in the modern age, yes. But if it's discs for older stuff, no, because these games are actually on the disc. Not like now when a game is made now and they don't even put it on the disc. These games are actually on the discs, bruv. So these games, the media exists on the disc for these games. Obviously now, if you buy a game now, it doesn't, but this data is on the disc. I don't need the internet or anything to play this. trash fault, etc. Hate you because you have achieved the following in months that they took years to gather because you are a genuinely fun gamer. I appreciate that, crazy man. You know, it's like I think the thing is, what I can be, what they can't, is authentic. You know, they're not show. He isn't showing himself, and that's not just that does hold you at a disadvantage. You know, it does. It's harder to grow. It's harder to connect with people when you're not there. I'm here, right? You can see me. I'm exposed that way, right? So it makes me more relatable. But on top of that, I've always been very honest. I've always been very honest. I've never claimed to be anything I'm not. I've always told you guys. I've always worn my heart on my sleeve. I've always been honest about how much of a gamer I am, what I play, my history in game. I've always been very forthcoming, and that's why I've built a following. People are involved. People follow me because of that. Because I'm honest about stuff, and I change. I'll if I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong, and I'll say, "Oh, I'm wrong." A lot of people just don't do that. Do you know what I mean? And he will never get a following, man. That guy's never going to be relevant. He's irrelevant. Is that the real King Thrash? I don't think it is. Is it? Let me see if it takes me to his channel or not. I don't think it. I don't think it is though. That's just some trolling, right? Let me go to this channel. See if it's actually King Trash himself. No, it's not. 26 subscribers. Even King Trash isn't that bad. This guy is called Jason. Pretty sure King Trash isn't called Jason, right? So, and if it was the real King Trash, I'd just tell him to do one. King Trash, it's not the same. It's not. It's not. It's funny, man. People come at it. It's so funny that they come after me, man. They must think because, I don't know. Oh, bro, is that when they came out, Source Dragon? 1995. God, I'm old. I was there when they launched. It was such a big deal. Do you remember videotapes? Do you remember VHS tapes, bro? Do you remember how big and beefy the video? Do you remember how big the players was? Like, they were like some massive mechanical pieces of kit, wasn't they? Like, bro, I still have some VHS tapes hanging around somewhere. Like, Blockbuster. You know what? It's sad that Blockbuster isn't around anymore. You know, like, look, man. Look, bro. Digital. Netflix and stuff isn't the same. Like, go into look, man. Be kind, rewind. Oh my god, that's a nostalgia spike. Holy shit. Be kind, rewind. Fuck. God damn it. You wouldn't steal a car. Oh, bruv. This level of nostalgia was not on my bingo card today. Holy shit. Swordsman drank pets for the fun. I feel like DVDs are some new thing. I do too. Sometimes I go straight to the DVD thing and I'm looking at the DVDs and my wife will be just staring at me like this. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, yo, look at this DVD for £4. Look at this. Because I still remember when DVDs were like free for £20 and that was a massive deal. And I used to even back I used to go and spend like £200 on DVDs, right? I would get paid and just go buy a bunch of DVDs. And I wouldn't even get that many for that price. So I go in now and I see like DVDs being sold for like dirt cheap. And I'm like, this is such a bargain. And my wife is like, the fuck are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, there's 4K Blu-rays over there. We're buying the 4K Blu-rays. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, the 4K Blu-rays are a thing now. And look, just to put it out there, right? Oh yeah. Look, there is a night and day difference between 4K Blu-rays and streaming. There just is. It's always worth buying a movie you really like on 4K. The difference is very noticeable. The amount of data on a 4K disc compared to a stream is astronomical. Um, a really, really good one. Um, well, I mean, if you have a PS5 or an Xbox, you already have a 4K player, but they're not as good as a dedicated one. A dedicated one, you get Dolby Vision and stuff, um, which you don't. The discs, man, are something else. Prey, do you know the Predator movie? Prey on disc is a different movie. It's a different movie. They play good on the Series X, but in all honesty, the PS5 is a better Blu-ray player. The PS5 is better at playing 4K Blu-rays than the Xbox. But in general, you really should have a dedicated. If you're into watching 4K movies, you need a dedicated player, really. But the differences are big. It's not little. It's big. It's big. You don't get real 4K streams. Not really. When you're watching something in 4K on Netflix and Amazon, it's not really 4K. It's very inconsistent, and the amount of data is tiny. It's the most minimal. Even if it was completely native 4K, it's not the same. When you experience 4K on a disc natively, it's something else. It's mind blowing. Yeah, the bitrate doesn't allow for the difference in bitrate is massive. Like it's the amount of data on a disc, bro. It's night and day. You can't. It's not even remotely the same thing. So it's you've got to experience them on this, man. Watching like bro. I bought Shining. I brought The Shining on 4K. They brought it out as a 4K. Bro, they did such a good job with Shining. It looks phenomenal. It looks so good. It's one of the best. Look, when they take an old movie and they reproduce it in 4K, it's mind blowing. Like Shining looked incredible. That carpet in that hotel has never looked so fire. Yeah. No. Yeah, the PS5 is a much better blue. It is. I can't even. I'm not going to lie to you. It is. The PS5 is a better player than the X. I don't. I won't really use the Xbox to play discs like that. It's not. It's not good. As better 4K recording. No, it is. Yeah. The PS5 is much better at recording gameplay too. It is. It's a good system. The PS5 isn't failing because of the system itself. Like, it's just because of the direction PlayStation are going with it. Like, it would be a great generation and a great console if they just made the right decisions. The console itself is great. Yeah, it doesn't have quick resume, but it has other advantages too. Oh, bro. Yeah, and every time you would rewind a VCR, every time you would rewind it, you'd fuck it up. So it could only have so many rewinds in it before you would start to see the wear and tear. And also, as well, yeah, look, that fucking 30-second shit, I don't know what they was thinking when they only allow you to record. It's such bullshit. They really need to fix this in the next one. Do you know, if you would record something, right? Back in our day, if you would record something, say, for example, you wanted to record, I don't know, say you record Raw, right? Say you record wrestling. You record wrestling, right? If you then record, like, I don't know, say Scream was on and you wanted to record it. So you record Scream, right? You'd be watching Scream, and you could still see the wrestling. Like, you'd sometimes see like an echo of the wrestling happening, like, because doesn't delete it. it just over records over it. So after so many times doing this, you'd start to see mad shit. Like in the distance, instead of like seeing a black sky, you'd see like the rock giving a rock bottom to someone, like in the distance, like just phased out. It was crazy time. Because it doesn't delete it, it's on a tape. Do you know what I mean? So it just puts it over it. And in the beginning, it's fine. But after you've done it so many times, it starts to, you can't really get rid of, you start to see the echo effect. I always liked that. I always enjoyed that. I always thought it was fun. The wiggly lines, man, I miss the old days. Like I miss all that stuff, had a lot of charm and personality, man. I remember you'd have an option when you wanted to record something. You had long play and short play. Basically, you could record in higher quality for like 2 hours, or you could record in lesser quality for like 6. Oh, the day of the days, man. Sellotape over the tab. Oh man, this is way too much nostalgia for me tonight. What's happening with my mic? What do you mean? I don't know, because I'm not hearing the stream, so you'd have to be a bit more. Am I sounding really bad? The longer the tape, the shitter. Yeah. And the resolution was always crap anyway. Man, I remember watching Evil Dead on VHS, right? Holy shit, you couldn't see shit. Like, you could not see a damn thing. It's crackling? Oh man, is it bad? I'm sorry. I do need to buy a mic. I will get on buying a mic. Okay. Yeah, I'll work on buying it. I don't know why it's crackling. I don't know what to tell you. Is it bad? Oh man, so the audio's really gone downhill, has it? Oh shit. Okay. Well, I mean, it's getting late anyway. I was gonna end the stream soon anyway, so it's probably worked out for the best. But yeah, I'm cracking. Oh wait, oh god. Hellraiser, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Hellraiser on VH. Oh man, yeah, you couldn't see shit. Especially Nightmare on Elm Street, you really couldn't see anything. Look, that like any dark scene back then, bruv, you wasn't seeing anything. Like you wasn't seeing shit. I remember watching Evil Dead and I couldn't see a damn thing. I don't even think I saw the movie. Plus, it didn't help the fact that it was a copy. Because it was a copy, so it wasn't even like a genuine one. It was like, you would need two. Remember, you'd need two VHS players, and then you would connect them, and you would play the video on one, and then play and record on the other one, and it was a shady way of like selling copies back then. Just get the Blue Yeti mic, bruv. He sent my friend request where you can play some Xbox game, my man. Well, I'm playing some Borderlands in a minute with a friend of mine, so probably won't be available tonight. But let's see. You've sent me a friend request. Hang on. Yeah, Jeff, you couldn't see Hellraiser either, man. Which one is he? Dizzy Delta, who are you? Oh, apparently Tech9 is trying to be my friend. That's wild. Tech9 is trying to be my friend, bro. That's mental. Jesus. I know who you are, man. Yeah, they are so good. Assault, they are good, man. Listen, if you're up late, I'll join. I'm going to be up a while. I'll try and get you a mic. I'll have a look and see how much it is. You can get some pretty good price ones, babe. I was looking before. Oh, E.T., yeah. Yeah, I've heard Speed Man. Yeah. I remember watching Neverending Story on VHS. Yo, do I know what movie was really fucking mental? Why was the second Wizard of Oz movie so mental? Why was that so traumatizing? Do you remember that shit? Do you know how wild that was as a child? Wizard of Oz, the second one. Why did they make it so trippy? Like, it just turned into nightmare fuel, didn't it? Return to Oz? Why was Return to Oz so fucked? How fucked up was that? Do you guys remember that? Oh, Short Circuit. Short Circuit was great. Short Circuit was amazing, man. I was a kid, and I remember watching Return to Oz. Right, I swear I had nightmares for days. That shit was fucking weird. So much weird stuff. Like, the weird guys like on the like rollerblade things, always just like, what was that? What the fuck was that? Like, all the heads. I remember a scene with just tons of heads. What was with the fucking heads? It was weird. It was weird, man. A never-ending story was trippy as well. I remember that scene. I swear, scene gave me nightmares. I don't know what it was about the scene in particular, but it fucking terrified me as a child. You know that scene where Atreyu, is that what it's called? Atreyu? Yeah, I think it's called Atreyu. Atreyu was like, so he's on a horse. It's terrifying stuff. He's on a horse, right? And there's like these two statues inside this tunnel, and he has to get past through it. And I don't really remember what happens, but I remember that he can't get past because they'll kill him if they detect he's there. I remember that scene terrifying me as a child. And that talking Black Panther thing, that thing freaked me out as well. What else? There was tons of weird stuff in Neverending Story. That was also a really trippy thing. There was some mad shit. I missed the Warriors movie. Hi, plenty of dark scenes. Has Shadows got any better for you? Nah. It has, but it's also easy. It's also not something that I would be bothered about if I dropped it, you know? Oh, do you know what else, man? Oh, I love talking about old stuff. What was that movie? The Free Titty... Look, bruv, yeah. The woman with the free titties. Perfection. Perfect. That guy in that movie, that black guy, and he's always like, yo, man, I've got 5 kids to feed. That guy was great. Talk 80s movies all day. Oh, what was that movie, Jazz? You can help me here, right? There was a movie. It was like... Okay, how do I explain this? It was sort of like Harry Potter, but with females. It was like, I think it was all girls. There was like a song. Growing up isn't easy. Oh my god, what was the movie? Fuck's sake. No, it wasn't the Worst Witch. That was it, my guy. You nailed that. That was the one. I liked that, man. I enjoyed the shit out of that film as a kid. The Worst Witch. Yeah, that was a great film. How did you get that from my terrible description of it? Yeah, I fucking loved that. That was a good movie, man. That was a good damn movie. The Worst Witch. Yeah, Commando is great. Commando. That bit in Commando where he rips the fucking seat out of the car. Do you remember that? When he just rips the seat out of the car, just discards it so he can like take cover in the car. Bro. Commando was insane. Commando was really damn good. It starts and he's like walking around just like a tree trunk on his shoulder. Just like it's nothing, you know, just like walking around with it. The craft was good. Small Soldiers is goated. Small Soldiers was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, Stick Around. Isn't that Stick Around is from Predator? Yeah, that's from Predator. That's from when they're taking out the sort of the gorillas, right? And he hits the guy with his knife, and then goes, "Stick around, I'll stick around." That's right. Double Impact was fire. Look, one Jean-Claude Van Damme back in the 80s was all you needed, but two of them, bro. Double. There's also another one, Replica with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it, which was really good. Let me blow off some steam, Bennett. Yeah. Oh, so many good ones. So many good ones. Hard Target was a good one. AWOL. Do you remember AWOL? I think it was called Lionheart in America, but it was called AWOL over here. That was one of my favorite ones. That was a really good one. Bro, you cooked King Trash today. Very funny video, bro. Yeah, bro, I've cooked them all. I'm on a winning streak. Island Gaming. Dreamcast Guy cooked. Icon Era cooked. JTech TV cooked. X-Vault cooked. King Trash cooked. Reforge cooked. I'm a professional chef at this point. You know, in terms of gaming, you know, the real world has Gordon Ramsay. You know, gaming space has Sir Brovian. That's just how it is. They've all been cooked, my guy. They keep lining up, and I just keep slapping them down. They can't fuck with me, man. Chef Brovian, I'm just taking wins all day. Like, MBG is on thin ice. He takes one wrong step, and he is crashing through, and I'll be there. I'll be there to slice him up too. So he wants to watch his step. Oh, Nick, that's a good idea, Nick. I should. Well, I'm not just going to cook him until something. You know, I can't. I'm not out here just trying to find reasons to do this. You know. But we'll see. Bro, the Goon Gang from Autos and roast. Dreamcast Guy is very easy to roast, man. He's so easy. X-Fault is easy too. I was very shocked by X-Fault. I thought he would at least have the balls to try and respond to me. When I did that video on him, I thought he would have the balls to be up for the challenge of trying to analytically go up against me. I thought he would have enough pride in himself to think, okay, bet, and do a video response. But he didn't. So, it is what it is. Hey, anyone in chat want to jump on Black Ops 6 with me and grind some new multiplayer? MBG called you a grifter several times on live streams. Has he? I don't watch his live streams, so I wouldn't know that. And I'm certainly not going to go through his streams, bro. So he'll probably get away with that. But one day he will happen, and he'll just avoid me, man. They all just avoid me. Unleashed with Jet Li is phenomenal. Oh, Unleashed, yeah. No. It was called Unleashed. It was called Unleashed. It wasn't called that. It was called Unleashed. That with the collar, yeah. That Unleashed was really, really good. MBG, it will be aware of me. And look, man, I didn't even realize I was that good at this until this started happening, and now I realize I'm actually pretty damn good at this. You know, have you seen how MBG is trying to be like Reforged now? Have you seen the lights that he's put in the background of his stuff to try and make his aesthetic look like Reforged? That's funny. Kiss the Dragon, yeah, Kiss the Dragon was really good. We joke that Xbox going for draws with just PlayStation 1. It's also odd that his outfits look like he came out from church. My problem with X-Fault is he's probably the worst one, because the stuff he says is just absolutely nonsense. But he knows it's nonsense, and he contradicts himself all the time. You only need to watch him talk for 5 minutes, and in that 5 minutes, he'll talk in circles the whole time. What are we doing, man? Reforge and MBG kissing a tree. They're just funny people. Yo, remember how peak Rush Hour was when that came out? Remember Rush Hour? That was a really good movie. No, the thing is, Woodstar, the thing is, the difference between them and me is I will never just say something good about Xbox for the sake of it and say something bad about PlayStation for the sake of it. So I will say an Xbox game is is mid. They would never say that. I've publicly said many times that I don't like Starfield and I think Avowed is mid. They would never say that about a PlayStation game. Ever. Even if they thought it and believed it, they wouldn't say it. If Ghost of Yotai came out and either of them, you would never hear, if MBG didn't like it, he would never say it. He would put it on a pedestal, say it was the greatest thing ever. He would never say that he didn't like it, even if he didn't. Do you know what I mean? He wouldn't say it. I would. He wouldn't. They wouldn't do that. They're not being genuine with their audience. I guarantee you, each and every one of them will say that Interstellar is the best thing ever, Ghost of Yotai is the best thing ever. Everything that comes out, they will big it up and say it's great. So they're not authentic because you can't possibly like everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't even mind contradicting myself because it's not contradicting myself if my opinion changes. The first video I made about Avowed, I said it was really good. You can see the gameplay, I'm enjoying it, I'm having a good time. But then after a few more days on it, I changed my mind. And now if you ask me about Avowed, I'll tell you I didn't like it. I thought it was mid, it just didn't grab me. I'm not just going to say it's good because it's on an Xbox. I'm going to be honest with you. At least you guys know if I say something, I mean what I say. JC, yo, thanks for the 20, man. He's like, yo, the screen isn't reversed anymore. It's baby steps over here, man. Little JCT, it's baby steps over here, okay? It's small steps to improve the quality of what we do. It's baby steps, okay? Yeah, they praise for spoken, Bob. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's been worked on. It's been worked on. I'm going to populate this whole area. It's been worked on. There's a few things I have in mind for this area. I just want to put my favorite fictions on there. And again, it's not just going to be, I'm not just going to populate this area with Xbox stuff. I'm not an Xbox fanatical channel, right? There's going to be Last of Us stuff up here, man, because I love The Last of Us. I'm going to get Mass Effect up here. I'm going to get stuff I really love. There'll be some God of War stuff. Do you know what I mean? Doom stuff. I'm not out here saying that you know, I like what I like, and that stuff will be on Xbox. That stuff will be on PlayStation. But these people, I don't know how anyone can follow a channel whereby you know they're just going to praise anything on one system. How can you really take anything they say seriously? I would respect people like Reforge much more if there was like, say for example, that they played Ghost of Yotai and didn't like it, and it was like, I don't like it. Can you imagine him ever saying that though? Never in a million years. Even if he played Ghost of Yotai and he really didn't like it, he would never say it. He'd be saying, he would grind his way to the end, even if he wasn't enjoying himself, and he would come on live and say how amazing it is. He would never actually admit it. Not even to himself, I don't think. That's the sad thing. I think they would pretend to themselves that they loved it, which is fucking sad. You know? There's breaking news here, like it was leaked through documents on March 15, 2025. You have to remember here, bro. Shared love between both of them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do, man. Look, I personally think Ghost of Yotai is going to be great. It's gonna be good, man. I think it's going to be everything that Shadows isn't. It's going to make this so irrelevant. And it's such a shame that that game isn't going to be coming out on Xbox, because I feel like it's going to be so good that more people, everyone should play it. You know what I mean? It's sad that people will miss out on that. Bruv, want to see my new setup? It won't look like a DLC, bruv. Listen, that's a very good development team. And Ghost of Tsushima is already light years ahead of this in terms of its combat loop, in terms of its sword play, light years ahead of Shadows. So, thoughts on Arsenal lately? I mean, look, listen, we're in the Champions League still. So, you know, no, you can prefer Shadows, but Ghost of Tsushima's combat is better. Like I would say it's objectively better. Like the combat on Tsushima, especially the sword play, is so much better than Shadows. Shadows is a massive step down from Tsushima in terms of its combat. Ghost of Tsushima's combat slaps it. I could do a video on that. Like I could show you. Like the objectively, Shadows can't touch it. Like, but I think okay, it's not as simple as that though. Like, don't forget, Arteta didn't come into a winning side. No manager was coming into that Arsenal side and winning anything. You know, I know that he won the FA Cup that year, but that was a side he inherited. The side was broken, man. It was a broken mess. You know, what he's managed to actually achieve is he's completely created an entire new squad. And you have to give man credit for that. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy to win things. And that team was a fucking state when he came in. But we've also had injuries, Saka not being in. But there's been some fucking massive is it his fault we didn't sign a striker? I don't think it is. I don't think you can put that on him. He's not in charge of who we buy and who we don't. Yeah, Shadows has better stealth. Ghost of Tsushima had shit stealth. I'm really hoping Ghost of Yotai, now that we're playing as a female, at least has stronger stealth elements. The stealth was arse in Ghost of Tsushima. I think though Arsenal will probably give him another year. I think if we don't win anything this year, they'll probably give him the benefit of the doubt because we've had injuries. We had Odegaard out for a while, Saka out. We've had to make a lot of changes. We've been really unlucky that Liverpool just been slapping this year. I don't want to hear the injuries excuse from anyone. Yeah, and you lost a lot of play. You losing Nito was bad for you as well. Jordan, yeah. But look, the league is out. Domestic trophies are out. So I guess we need to pray to the fucking gods of football that we can somehow, by some divine intervention, make it past Madrid. No, I'm with you, Dark Cloud. Bro, I'm with you. Dark Cloud is going to be... Dark Cloud is going... Ghost of Yoto is going to be great. It is going to be great. I'm even considering, bro, it depends on how well the pro implementation is, but I might rent a pro just for that month, just so I can play the best version of Ghost of Yotai. I might even rent a pro for the month. Fuck it. I think I might, you know. I might rent a pro just for 4 weeks, just so I can play Ghost of Yotai in the pro. I think the idea of have you even tried out Monster Hunter Wilds at all? Well, I have it, but I haven't really played it yet because the simple reason is there's so many games coming out, right? That Monster Hunter Worlds is really going to require me to. I really need to play that with my attention being undivided. I can't just jump in to Monster Hunter Worlds like casually. Yes, Darren, same for me. Everything else was subpar for me. I didn't think the exploration was great. The stealth was mid. I wasn't a big fan of the game, really, but the sword play was untouched. The sword play, the duels, oh my god, man. Yeah, you can... So PlayStation have started doing this thing. I think it's amazing. I'm going to do a video on it. I think it's a great idea. You can rent PlayStations directly from PlayStation now. You can lease them for a month, for a year. You can even lease them for 2-3 years if you want. Or you can just rent them for the month. So you can literally rent a PlayStation Pro, bruv, and send it back. So you don't even really need to buy a PlayStation if you don't want to. If it's not your main. If they keep doing this, I won't buy a PS6. I'll just rent one when the exclusives come out. So you could literally just rent a PS5 Pro, play it full until you finish the game, and then send it back. I think that's a fantastic idea. Yeah, it is. It is. It's possible. Yeah, man, it's possible. So young bruv has my PS5 right now, and we'll probably just let him keep it. And when games come out for the PlayStation I want to play, I'll just rent a Pro, log in on my account, play it. When I finished it, send the Pro back. It'll cost me like, I think the Pro costs like 30. I think it's like £30 for the month. I'll rent a Pro for £30. I'll do that. You know? Oh man, I can't save up for a PC, man. I can't. I just don't have. I can't save up for a PC, bro. It's so expensive. It's gonna take me ages. I need a fucking lottery ring to get a PC. It's gonna take me so long. Who wants to send me a PC? Come on, guys. One among you must want to hook a man up with a PC. That was a joke. Don't do that. I have a PS5. My son daughter have Xbox Series. We love gaming here, bro. There's so many Xboxes now. Like, so my son has a Series S. I have a Series X. My wife has a Series X. The PS5 is now in my son's room. I'm definitely getting the Switch 2 when it comes out. I'll send you a fucking hell. I'll send you, bro. Do you know how I've always been very jealous of PC gamers, man. I've always been so jealous. I look at these cool setups, man, and I get such envy. I get such envy. I look at their cool, like the liquid cooling systems and the cool lights and how cool the towers look, and I always think, oh man, I wish I had a fucking PC. Just be nice to have one, you know. One day, send the man a PC. One day I'll have one. One day, this poor old guy will have one, and that will be a glorious day. Liquid cooler has a little screen on it. Oh, fuck off, man. Jarek, you're just making me feel like shit right now. I used to have to look here and there, then combine it with my income tax rebuild. To be fair, my mother and brother did research on eBay for weeks to find a great deal on a pre-owned workstation desktop. It's definitely great. But it's a pay with, it's one of the days we'll get on, bro. Set aside a bit if you can. Yeah, it's just hard, man. But it's my goal is, look, next April, so just over a year, I'll be 40. It is my goal to get a PC for my 40th. If I can get a PC for my 40th, then I'll be happy. So I've got a year to get money together. Oh, man, Cloaked Onyx, bro, you didn't need to do that, man. I wasn't trying to pity a super chat. Goon Gang, let's get this man a PC for the PC, but I really appreciate the 100, bro. What a gent. You are amazing. Thank you so much. I lost my right now. Yeah. Jesus, bro. That's really nice, man. I will put that aside as for the PC fund, right? It's gonna be a glorious banana stream for donations, bro. Do I need to? If I get in a banana suit, do you think Alex will sue me for infringement if I start flexing my way to super chats? I need to get to the gym first and start. Otherwise, I can't flex. Will he really sue me? Maybe I could start wearing like an Apple suit. You know? No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. He'd probably donate. Well, I mean, I don't even train. I'm just a fat guy. I'm just naturally thick and heavy setted. You know, that's all. I should start doing an orc stream. That is something I should do. I should definitely start doing an orc stream. Can you imagine if I just started cosplaying as an orc? I'll keep my voice down, right? I should start cosplaying as an orc, shouldn't I? That'd be great fun. And it would work as well. You know, Team Green, an orc. That'd work, man. Yeah, start coming on as like an orc. A donation goal. Bro, I'm not shaving my beard, bro. I'm not doing that. It's not happening. I'll tell you why. Listen, I will be the first to tell you. I'm quite fat. Okay, I'm heavier than I should be. Okay, I'm not scared to admit it. It's not even an insult if you call me fat. It's merely an observation. I deserve it. I am fat. I eat too much. I exercise too little, as in not at all. So it's my fault. Now, what the beard does is it hides my chin. So if I know that if I shave this, I'm going to have a big fat fucking chin, right? And also, because I shave my head, if I shave my beard, I'm going to look like a big fat lesbian. That's what I'm going to look like. PC Funds, thank you, man, so much for the 27.99. You guys are absolutely the best. I love you guys. I absolutely love you guys. Yo, you guys are great. But you would have a PC. I'd have a PC, but my wife would probably not touch me until this grew back. So, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Look, my wife wouldn't want me without a beard. Okay. Well, got a hole in my wallet. So I've lost 15 pounds. Wow, you guys. I'm not sure I can't shave my beard, bro. That would be so embarrassing. Coming on stream without my bro. No, you don't understand, man. Yeah. They arrived, man. They arrived. But they arrived late. I've not had a chance to put them up yet. But oh, you're playing Mass Effect 1 to 3? Which one are you on right now? What are you on right now? Which one? Dude, you look like those little guys in Lord of the Rings. You mean the dwarves? Yeah, man. Of course, that is me, a dwarf, man. That's literally what. Yeah, of course I do. I love those guys. Dwarfs and orcs, they're my thing, man. If I can, they're always the one I pick. If I can be an orc, I'll be an orc. If I can be a dwarf, I'll be a dwarf. And then I also like goblins because it's like a mix of the two. It's sort of like best of both worlds. It's sort of like an orc and a dwarf. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I've heard about Alex's Starforge link to get myself a PC. Have I clocked Onyx? I have just under 900 hours clocked on Baldur's Gate 3. And that's on the PS5. I need to buy it on the Xbox. If I can get it on the Xbox, because I've never played Baldur's Gate online. I've never played it. I've never played the multiplayer aspect. I've only ever played it single player. So I really want to play it online with a group of people. So I need to get it on the Xbox as well. I don't have it yet, but I'm planning on getting it. What's the right term? Is it midget, dwarf, munchkin? I mean, any of them really works, bro. I mean, I will accept any of those titles. I will accept any of those titles. It works for me. I'm 5'6", so you can call me any of them. Like, that's fine. I will go by any of them. Oh, no. Okay, Dizzy, listen to me. I was the same. I used to watch the trailers for it and think, this isn't for me. I'm not going to like this. This turn-based stuff looks like it ruins it, bruv. Give it a chance. Because it's way better than it looks. It's something that you don't understand until you play it. And then you realize how good it actually is. Crazy J, thanks for 199, man. King Trash set himself up for an RKO. Baldur's Gate combat, he takes so long in multiplayer. The turns, oh my god, I can imagine the turns. But it's great though, know why? You can take your turn, then you can like go make food or have a nap or like take a shower. You can go do something else with your day. Come back, and just your turn will be on its way. That's peak gaming right there, man. That's peak gaming, isn't it? If you can do that. Um, might want to look into what made all the game Trash played. Was yeah, Trash just played. It's funny, man, because he's like, "Oh, you're not a real gamer," but I would never play anything just to pad my score. Like, to me, gaming isn't about your score; it's about the fun you have. You know, it's like I just we have obviously a very different mentality about what gaming is meant to be. Hey guys, let's build a starship, then land on the sun and explore. Oh my god, yeah. Jesus Christ. He was like, can we land? How can you land on a gas giant, bro? It's just atmosphere. There's no ground to land on. It's a gas giant. The education ladies love, oh, that's what I'm saying, man. What is he rocking up to girls and be like, hey man, do you see my trophy count? Who gives a fuck? Like, no one cares about your trophy count. No one gives a shit. Clearly he does, which is why he's playing Froggo and all these games that you can get a platinum for in like 15 minutes. Because someone said to me, oh, why don't you have the platinum for the Demon Slayer game? You're only 2 trophies away from the platinum. That sort of proves my point. I didn't even know because I wouldn't have ever looked. But 2, I'm not just going to keep playing it just to get a digital trophy. Like, it says on my profile, I have a platinum. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's nothing to me. It literally is nothing to me. It's just a thing I don't care about. Like, I'm nearly 40 years old, and why would I care about that? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about finishing games. Look, if I'm playing a game and I stop playing it, it's because I didn't want to play it anymore. I don't feel some obligation to finish the games I play. If I play it for a bit and then get bored, I'll turn it off and play. There's plenty of games to play. I don't need to finish it. Like, if I get bored of it, I'll stop. If I'm not gelling with it, I'll stop. I could get 50 hours into a game and then just stop. I could wake up one day and go, I'm done. So for me, if I see the credits roll, that is the best compliment I can give a game. If a game keeps me interested long enough to finish it, then it's done a great job. I'm not going to complete a game under some obligation that I need to finish it. That's fucking ridiculous. Gaming exists to serve us, not the other way around. Like, we don't exist to serve games. Do you know what I mean? Like, they exist to serve us. These people have a strange mentality. People like comment, "Oh, you don't finish games." I do. The ones I want to finish, I finish. I mean, I recently finished Mass Effect 1 like last week for the 800 time, but still, I finished it again. I'll finish games that I want to finish. But again, I've never pretended to be a hardcore anything. When have I ever come on here and said, "Oh my god, I'm an S tier gamer. I'm a hardcore gamer"? I've never said that. I've never claimed to have more knowledge than any of you. I've never claimed to be an influencer or anything like that. I've never claimed to be anything other than just a guy that enjoys gaming. That's it. That's all I've ever claimed to be. So it's funny that people try and expose me. So you can't expose someone when I've never claimed to be anything else. So you expose me. How? Do you know what I mean? So listen, I thought my 100p was too high. Yeah, I don't even know what mine is. I mean, I have 2 accounts, but this one, what is this one? This one's only, this one is about, I don't even know how to check. How do I even check this? This one's 4,240. My other one is like 1,000 and something, I think. But it's really not something I look at or consider or really think about too much. I'm not saying that those who do it's a bad thing. I mean, I can understand how there's a lot of, when Candice got the platinum for Ghost of Tsushima, she was really she had a real sense of fulfillment. She was like, oh, it was the first platinum she got, and she was really proud of it. So I can see how it can make you. I can see how there'd be a sense of achievement in it, but it's just not something I'm bothered about. Like, it just wouldn't be. I've played Skyrim, must be at least 3,000 hours. I'm not even capping. Since 2011, an easy 3,000 hours. I've never got all the achievements for it. I've never platinumed it. I don't think I've got half the achievements in that game because I've just never even looked at the list to see what they are. And never, the only achievements I ever get are organic ones which just happen playing it. I never look at the list and try and search them out. Sony has a spring sale on. Anyone think Xbox will have one on as well soon? I don't know. I don't know. It's not really as big of a deal on Xbox because of Game Pass. Like, we sort of always feel like we're in a sales state because there's a constant sale on Game Pass. So when you buy something through Game Pass, it's cheaper anyway. And because there's always games launching, you don't really feel the need for a sale. But, I don't know. Maybe not. It's a different thing, isn't it? Xbox would give away reward points for achievements, so I got them. Okay, well, that makes it worth it, Darren. See, that was always my issue with trophies, right? What's the point? You don't get anything. If it was like, well, if you get all the achievements in the game, you'll get like a £5 voucher. Then I would probably get that. I would probably try a bit harder to get them. When is Atom? It's not available yet, is it? Oh, I thought it was going to start then. I thought it was going to come on then, man. Not going to look. Once that hits, Shadows is getting dropped like a habit. I'm telling you. 2 p.m. It's ages away. It didn't it act like it was booting? My heart skipped then. Yeah, Atom thought. I was like, shit, it's going to come on? Fucking hell, man. That's harsh. Because it's there, man. It's on the thing. Oh, damn it. This is the next thing on my agenda. Where is it? That's one of the next things I need to buy. I need to pick up Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. I need to grab them at some point. I'll tell you what games I need to buy. The Arkham games. I need to try and find them physically. Because I've never played the Arkham games. And they only have the Arkham Knight one on Game Pass. So I'm going to have to see if I can find Arkham Asylum and the second one physically, I think. No, I haven't played them. So I need to get them. There's so much stuff I haven't played. Like I recently picked up Red Dead 2 because it was only £5. I got it for £5 because I had £5 gift card from Microsoft which I redeemed, and I already had like £2 or £3. So I got Red Dead for barely anything at all. I think it cost me like £4.50 to get Red Dead 2, and I've never played Red Dead 2, so that's an entire game there I haven't played. So much stuff I haven't played, man. And this is what I'm saying. This is why I say I'm a casual gamer. Even though there's a lot of games I have played, there's also a lot of games I haven't played. Like BioShock, I've only played the first one. Space Shot, haven't played it. I know that's so bad. Yes, Jared, yes, it does. I need a clear plate. I do not have a clear plate right now. So I have a lot of rainy day games. I have a lot of games right now which are just waiting, which I can just jump into whenever, which is a really nice feeling to have, No, and there's never going to be a time when I have nothing to play. It's just not going to happen. So, that's a nice feeling, man. That's a nice feeling. Yeah, my son loves Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 is young Rob's favorite game of all time. He loves it. And he's been nagging me and nagging me and nagging me to play it for the longest time. Dizzy, I haven't started it yet. I downloaded it on Ubisoft Plus, but so I'm going to try it. I know people say it's not very good, but I'm such a Star Wars simp that I will probably really like it because it's Star Wars. That's the truth. I like Star Wars, so I will likely find enjoyment out of this because it's Star Wars. I mean, I even liked the new trilogy. Not because it was good, because it was Star Wars. And I can't help but smile when I watch Star Wars stuff. Unless it's The Acolyte. I didn't smile watching that. But most Star Wars stuff, I really do like. Yeah. Well, a friend of mine played it, and he said he's really enjoying it. So sometimes once things have been allowed to cook for a little bit, they improve quite a lot. But I will do a video on Red Dead 2 when I've played it extensively. I just don't know when I'm going to get round to it. I'm not going to lie. Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm never going to see the credits roll on Shadows. I just don't like it enough to play it all the way through. I know that. I can see myself dropping it pretty quick. Like, I'm like 12 hours in and I'm struggling. Still struggling to really enjoy it. Like, there's certain times I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying it, but then I don't know. I'm not that bothered. There's so many games to play. Shadows just isn't doing enough to make me care. Like, because it's like, I look at Shadows, right? And it's like, well, Red Dead 2 is right there. Like, every minute I spend on that, I could be playing that. You know what I mean? It's like, I could be trying Outlaws. I could be playing Borderlands. I could be playing Dying Light, Wolfenstein, like Dragon Age Origins. Like, there's so many games that could be getting my time. Like, Overlord is a much better game than Shadows is. Like, Overlord is great. I don't want to have anything on my plate when Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game which deserves all of my time. It's not a game I can play while playing other things. I need to just commit my gaming time to Red Dead and Red Dead only. I don't want to half-arse it. So at the minute, I still need to play Gears 5 because I've played all the other ones. I need to play Reach. Yo, that Dante's Inferno slaps. You guys played that? Holy shit. That's nuts. See, there's a bunch of games I haven't played, man. I bought Arkham Asylum 360 and it was a double stack of achievements. I was in the same PC. Wow. Have you played the first set? What's that? Oh my god, guys, I need to show you something so cool. I'll be back. Oh my god, guys, I need to show you something which is amazing. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Right, okay. So, let me just start this with So, I'm a very responsible adult, as you all know. You all know I'm a very responsible adult, right? So I was out the other day when I was doing the gaming haul and bought those games. And I like to spend my money responsibly, as you all know. Anyway, this cost me 40. Now, you're probably going to think 40 is maybe a bit expensive for this, but as soon as I saw this, I had to buy it. So I call him Sidious. All right, this is Sidious. Are you ready to see something epic? Okay. This, how epic is this? How amazing is that? Look at this shit. How great is this? How fucking great is that? It's Stripe. Although I've changed his name to Sidious. Because Stripe is from the movie. I like to think this is a whole unique gremlin. This is Sidious. But check this out. I saw him sat there, right, in Forbidden Planet. And he was the last one. I was like, I need to own you. I need you in my life. Like, how great is he? Bruv, this is like the greatest thing. The greatest thing. £40, bruv. Take my money. Look, just, isn't that the most epic thing? It's a fucking gremlin, bruv. It's a fucking gremlin. Like, yo. Guys, that's wild. That's wild. Like, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, for those that are late in, you know, check out that. Check out this bad boy. Every single Mass Effect comic. My wife bought this today. It has every single Mass Effect comic in it. She's become that obsessed with Mass Effect that you know, she bought herself this. It has every single Mass Effect comic in it. It has things from the First Contact War, backstory of the Elusive Man, tons of the Krogan rebellions. It's all in here, man. The war with the it has the stuff with the Geth and the Quarians in it. It's. Oh yeah, I know. You can tell us. You can tell as soon as you Onyx. Yeah, you can tell as soon as you speak to her. She's such a cool character as Aria as well, isn't she? I had to scoop that as well. I had no idea there were Mass Effect comics. Yeah, man. All of them as well. I had no idea either. I haven't read it yet. It's my wife, so I'm going to let her read it first. You need to stop. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, Cloaked Onyx, because she's like the most gangster Asari in the entire thing. Usually, every time you meet an Asari, they're quite, I don't know, man. They're never like that. You know, they usually just it's Asari, but she was amazing. I always wanted to romance her, man. I thought, man, it'd be great if you could romance, but she was a cool character, bro. She was really, really cool, elusive and seductive. Yeah, I like me and Asari. Like I said before, I said earlier in the chat, Onyx, I was like, they're the perfect race, aren't they? Because like, if you're human and you romance an Asari, it's just a win for your whole life, isn't it? Like, you know, you become like an old man, and she still looks fire. You know, they keep their youth, they keep their looks, they never like grow old with you. So it's like you be like an old guy, and you're still, she still looks peak. Like, how great is that? Sexy blue tentacle women. Like, yo, that's awesome. Tenchu Stealth Assassin? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. One of my favorite games of all time. I love Tenchu. Tenchu was great though. That last boss gave me PTSD, man. That was fucking hard. But Tenchu was a game where it really it was so ahead of its time. It's what I highly recommend was Wet. Oh, I haven't played that. Yes. Yeah, they all pre-install. You just have to let Game Pass know you want to pre-install it, and then they pre-install. Um, Doom is set to pre-install. All of the big releases are set to pre-install. Oh, So, look, guys, it's getting late. I'm going to head off soon because I'm absolutely starving, and I want to jump on a bit of Borderlands tonight before it gets too late because it's 2:30 in the morning. Um, so I've appreciated you all, man. This has been a fun stream. This has been fun. This has been fun. Yeah, man. Of course, add me. It's just. Do you need a cell phone to do that? To do what? To do what? No. You can do it on the console. The pre-install. You can do that on the thing. Yeah, Dark Onyx, just add me, bro. Send me a message on my account as well. Just search Upper Moon Eli, you'll find me. It's there, man. You see that? That's mine. Can you see that? That's the account. So yeah, man. Shoot me a message if you add me. Because I have so many, man. Look, hang on. I got 251 pending requests. Right, it's a bit crazy. So you'll have to send me a message because I just had to get to the point where I had to just stop adding everyone. So hit me up with a message and are you one of the, what is it? What is your hang on? Are you though? Oh, well, that was quick. All right, gotcha. Accept friend request. Boom. There you go. Sorted, bruv. That was quick, bruv. That was real quick. I think it's 60. Yeah, friend request accepted. I've got to say. So. So guys, I'm gonna go hit Borderlands now and try and keep. First, I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna have some cereal. From hang on, from Genja Wizard. Let's see. Genja Wizard. Genja Wizard. I'm not seeing it, bro. Genja Wizard. I'm not seeing a Genja Wizard. Let me search it. I'll search it and see. Hang on. Last Genja Wizard. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't see it. This is fucking too many. I'll search you. I'll see if I can find you. Hang on. So it's last Genja Wizard. Okay. Last. Hang on. Last. Do I spell that wrong? Last Ganja Wizard. That's right. Ganja. Oh, hang on. That's not right. I spelled wizard wrong. Fuck's sake. Is that it? Is that you? Is that it? Is that must be the one, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh shit. Okay. All right, I've accepted that. I'll add you as a favorite, so it's easier to find you. Favorite. Okay, sweet. What else? Alec 5458. Like 544. Got you. Sweet. Right, guys, I'm going to bounce. Oh, hang on. I'll add Cody real quick. Cody Ray. Right, that's that done. So, Cody Ray with 2 Y's. So, Cody Ray 119. There you go. Right. Don't show again. Fuck off, man. Why are you still doing this? Right. Favorite. Sweet. Right, guys. Let me just hang on. Oh, shit. Let me just take this. Okay, so thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Shit, man, it's been a while. Been quite a long stream tonight. Fucking hell. Check me out. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump. I need to go get some food. I'm starving, and play a bit of Borderlands before I hit bed. Anyway, guys, until next time, I appreciate you guys and good night.